whatever we do, change is coming. It's coming with the implosion of our imperium, and it's coming with the rapid degradation of the ecosystem itself. And there's nothing we can do to stop it. It's how we cope with this change. Will we respond rationally? Will we learn to speak to the world with a new humility and recreate structures within our own communities for sustainability? Or will we continue to live in illusion? And in a way, it's a matter of awakening ourselves to our new reality and responding to it.
Oh yes, welcome back to another episode of the most amazing show in the fucking world. I know you're so ready for it. Let's get rid of that shit. What's up? Oh yeah, I'll get my lo-fi back on in the background. Yeah! Ricky, yo. What up, yo? Welcome to another episode of Griftcast IRL. I'll be your host today, Mr. Manuel Chavez the Third or the Turd, depending on how you know me. That's right. It's another episode of the greatest day in the world. Actually, no, today's been a fucking shitty day for me, actually. It's been a right shit day, actually. Right shit day. My aunt died, and I like this aunt, too. But, you know, what can you do? What can you do, man? I'm not sure what was going on. They tried to tell me as much as they possibly could, but I guess she was having heart problems or something. That's what it sounded like. And that really sucks. She was a really great lady, and she worked in schools for her most of her life. She was a teacher, and then she was like a school administrator. I actually remember the last conversation I had with her because I gave her a big hug, and I was like, God damn, Nina, you're not fucking running this place yet? Aren't you supposed to be the principal by now? You've been doing this for like 25 years and shit. And then she laughed at me. She's like, I don't want to be the principal, you know? I'm happy where I'm at. Which I still don't really understand what her job was or whatever, but it was a job, and she was really proud of it. She really loved it, you know? So it's like, sometimes it's hard because, you know, I live far away from most of the family, so, you know, they're all getting together, but there's all kinds of drama, right? And I don't want to be in the drama, so I have to go down there for, you know, the funeral and stuff. But, you know, I obviously missed all the I don't know if we're going to call it festivities, but all the action, where we missed all the action. So I guess it's going to be all right, but then that's just going to be bringing up a bunch of old shit. Which is weird, because in my life, I've always seen that. It's always been a situation. What's it called? I thought it was always going to be a situation where we get a win and then we get a loss. So then this morning, my brother calls me, and my brother doesn't ever call me unless somebody dies. So, you know, I'm just like, shit, who died, right? You know, like, that's not a phone call you want to wake up to. So I've been trying to, like, you know, talk to folks in the family, see if there's anything I can do, you know, if there's any reason for me to get down there right now. But, you know, most of the kids are grown and shit. And then, you know, I guess my elusive uncle showed back up and is, you know, taking care of business. So I should just, you know, let him do his thing. I don't really like him that much anymore because, you know, he lied to me a whole bunch. But, you know, if he says he's taking care of it and then he's actually taking care of it, whatever. I'll just leave it there. You know, I'll just leave it at that. But showing up for something like that's going to be weird, obviously. because I don't know, the last time I dipped out of the family place wasn't exactly on the best of terms with my mom, but that's whatever. I'm still gonna show up for the funeral and shit. Ain't nobody gonna stop me for that, and ain't nobody gonna stop me from that. And plus, definitely want to see all the other family members. Although it is shitty, I'm only ever coming around a lot when it seems like somebody's dying. It's like somebody's dying more often than there's a fucking holiday, and that's not really cool right now. There's at least 2 holidays you're supposed to see your family on, right? Some people do Christmas and Thanksgiving at this, because they're close by, but some people will do like Easter and then Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever. I don't know. What I do know is that it's grifting time. That's what it is. I'm trying to be as grift off as possible. But you know what? This grift shit doesn't work unless you guys actually start throwing money at me. So whenever you want to start doing that, that is totally on your business. But I mean, there's still a lot to dive into today. Like, I wanted to get on earlier and go through, but I'd be honest, I was just kind of like trying to figure shit out, man. I always try to like take some time after somebody dies to like remember shit and figure, out, oh yeah, there's like a lot of shit we're gonna have to deal with on this one. Not looking forward to it, but whatever. It's how you goes when you get older. But yeah, I haven't really seen very many things coming from a lot of different people, and honestly, I haven't really even been looking. I've been like tweeting and shit, but it's like I see Turtle Boys in the thing. What the fuck? Haven't you seen the ELIZA tweet yet? No, I haven't actually, dude. I've been thinking about other shit, been doing family shit. I guess I should go through, like, and start shouting some people out because the stream's just started. King V, how are you doing today, sir? Thank you for, being cool on the internet and shit and the donos and whatnot. What's up to Iridic Fusion? How's it going to Squiggles Mick Jr.? Hello to Aaron. It's nice to see you, my friend. Welcome to the Grift Cave. No one here yet. Always a pleasure to have you here with us. How's it going to Mr. Blacksmith? How's it going to Patricia Lynch right there? The music is so griftcore. Yes, it is. It's very griftcore. I like grifting. Anyways, how's it going, Russell Dufresne? Nice to see you. My good friend, W Daisy Girl, it's always a pleasure to see you right there. There's acid rain in Ohio, Rusty Dufresne. I didn't even see like that. Turtle Boy Live says that Eliza forgives me, FYI. What the fuck? Yeah, we're gonna have to look that up, I guess, because I didn't even see that before I went live. How's it going, Harry? Nice to see you, sir. What's up, Trismagustus? Salutations. That is the last name of Hermes Trismagustus, right? And then we got John Saunders. How's it going, John Saunders? What's up, Marty Combs? Appreciate you coming on down through. Thanks for the well wishes with the Tropical Delusion. Very nice to see you. Hello to Retro Red 13. That's a new one. I haven't seen you. I don't think I've seen that one before. Good to have you here. How's it going to Graham S? Yeah, the grift that keeps on grifting. Well, the only time this grift is actually grifting was when we're grifting. And the only time we're grifting is when you're sending money. So, chop, chop. Sorry. It's all like, sorry. Wait, why am I apologizing to you? That's what this is all about. 100% grift, 20% news, 80% me being a jackass. Anyways, Daniel Bedlinger. Oh, what's this? You got a subscriber? Thanks for the subscription there, Mistress Meg. Welcome. Now send us money. Anyways, Daniel Biglinger, nice to see you. Nice to see you. And then, yeah, we got Turtle Boy Live. He says, oh, hold on. She called you out. Go read it out. What the fuck? Yeah, I guess I have to go read that shit. Ay. Well, I guess that's enough shout-outs for today. Let's go out in our shit and just do all that shit. I accept your apology. Dear Eliza. Sure, as soon as we get those names. Dear ELIZA BLEU. This is not an apology. When Shane Cashman or someone else actually can give us the names and finally end it, it's just me being civil. Wait, how do you spell civil? Wait, civil. Don't get me twisted. That's hilarious. This is not an apology when Shane Cashman or you actually give us the names and we can finally end it. Don't get it twisted. They took down those articles because they were not factual and had no evidence to support it. I'm being nice. Wait, I guess I can't say that. Is that better? Is that good? We got a super chat that I missed right there from King V the Fourth. Like the rest of YouTube, she misses if I've been wrong. Maybe I shouldn't go as far as that. I'd be like, so just say, if I have been wrong, I haven't seen anything from Shane Cashman to suggest. Yeah, wait, is like suggest? I don't know how to spell. Oh, I did have it right the first time. Any evidence to change my mind or the majority of people looking at the matter? Please don't get it twisted. You guys literally tried to say I was a gang stalker. Oh. Wait, no, you guys literally... Maybe I shouldn't put that part. Please don't get it twisted. Wait, I shouldn't call it sister. I'm saying, just don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Oh, wait, I'm not actually showing the fucking desktop. There we go. So, yeah, I noticed this right here. I accept your apology, dear ELIZA BLEU. This is not an apology. If I have been wrong, I haven't seen from anything from you, Shane Cashman, to shit that you had any evidence to change my mind or the majority of people looking at this matter. Send. Yeah, seriously? Like, fucking seriously? Dear ELIZA BLEU, this is not an apology. If I have been wrong, I haven't seen anything from Shane Cashman to suggest that you had any evidence to change my mind or the majority of people looking at the matter. Please don't get it twisted. Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't realize that she actually put out a tweet. Dear Defango, I accept your apology. Now, wait. Oh, yeah. I got to take this, copy the tweet, and then I need to go subtweet. And then be nicer. Hey, I'm sorry that you got Brittany Venti censored and created this whole mess. I'm sorry you guys tried to pin the whole thing on me based on what my stalkers did to me. But am I sorry? I posted the thread? No. Ask questions? No. We doing good? Is this a shot show right now? If you see what they did. Am I wrong? Unclear. Boom. Yeah, what, you guys fucking thought that I wasn't gonna be doing some shit on this? I didn't sign no fucking paperwork. Like, what the fuck? I said I was gonna leave Tim Pool alone. I never said I was gonna stop doing this fucking ELIZA BLEU shit. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Let's read that shit real quick. It says, I don't understand why they do half these things. That's this with this ELIZA thing. Essentially, I didn't want to end up like this. I would much rather, have been able to talk to her. If I were been able to give her a message today, obviously, I said, I'm definitely sorry that this kind of rolled out the way it did. I take responsibility for what I've done and said, and I've been wrong. If I've been wrong, I apologize. What does that say? Well, it says that I'm definitely sorry that everybody started piling on you based on a thread that I put out there. That's what I'm sorry about. I'm sorry that, everybody started digging into your life and shit and you handled it extremely fucking poorly and it ended up like this. You know what? And I'm sorry that this was like a rehash of like 2008 when you were up to no good and you got exposed for it. And you still decided to handle it in the entirely wrong way. So, like, I don't get it. You guys think that this is an apology for you? It's always been about correcting the record, but it hasn't been about you guys trying to take precedence or carte blanche. And you're too much of a pussy to even fucking tag me in your goddamn tweet. Like, seriously? That's the prime grift shit right there. Like, this is some prime grift shit. And I'm a little angry, actually, about it. Like, seriously? I'm sorry that I started pointing some shit out, but I can't take credit for Brittany Venti, okay? And her friends. I can't take credit for that. I like them. They seem to be good people. They like to research shit like I do. But that is just kind of like, not the kind of play that I want to see. I left her alone. I ain't tagged her in anything or anything like that. But like, boom. You can't be coming out here saying you're accepting an apology when you haven't fucking proven anything. That's not how this works. Hell no. Like, that is some fucking wild shit right there. I accept your apology. I said, if I haven't seen you tell me where I've been fucking wrong, bitch. You didn't give me a name. You didn't answer a single fucking question. You literally didn't answer a single fucking question. You literally fed us back all of the information that we already knew. Literally fed us back everything we already knew. I don't know what your farm life's like Farron says all the time. I don't know what kind of animals, what you guys grow. I don't know shit about shit. All I know is that it was your dad that drove you out there, and then it was your mom that flew you out there. And I mean, the stories just keep changing and changing and changing. It's clear to me that back in the day when you were allegedly a young person or whatever, you sold yourself for drugs and you're reinventing the fucking story. Nothing that you guys have put forward changes that. Even if you were to able to put out a name or whatever, that means that we would contact this motherfucker, and I'm sure that he would give us a wildly fucking different story than you. And that's exactly what you don't want, which is exactly why you, Shane, and the rest of them aren't putting the fucking name out. End of story. There's no other way of looking at it. You ain't gonna change my mind. That's the bullshit. So, ain't nobody apologizing for shit. Only thing I'm apologizing for is that you're a weak bitch who couldn't handle her shit. And I was trying to be nice. And this is the kind of shit that you're gonna fucking pull on me? Ooh, I'm fucking pissed. I just lost my aunt. I don't even give a shit anymore. So, I'm gonna burn it all fucking down. You know, this is like one of those times where I could just be like, well, ELIZA did this, but I'm not gonna let this blow back onto the Tim Pool people just yet. I'm just going to copy this link right here, and I'm gonna go into my fucking Twitter DMs, and I'm going to very calmly DM Cassandra Fairbanks, very calmly, and I'm gonna say, this bitch. And that's it. That's all I'm saying. This bitch. That's what I fucking say. So, I think we're going to the fucking Minds Conference, you motherfuckers. No, Turtle Boy, it didn't take me 10 minutes. I saw your tweets at the beginning, but I wanted to, like, you know, I got OCD, so I got to get through, like, my shit. If not, I feel weird. God damn it. Just breathe. She's gone too far. She did exactly what I thought she was gonna fucking do. God fucking damn it. This bitch. I'll apologize when you prove me wrong, bitch. Yeah, seriously, thanks, Plus you want or whatever for the condolences, and thanks to everybody else for the condolences. I'm just like, this bitch. Seriously, this is the kind of shit doing right now. This is what you're putting out about me. I even made that meme. I didn't make this meme. That's ELIZA or whatever. But I mean, fucking seriously, bro. At this rate, yeah, Farron's never gonna get this fucking documentary done. It's never gonna happen. Snow White, I gotta change the name of the fucking stream. I don't even care about the Jeffrey Epstein shit. This be. Like, what the fuck, dude? What the fuck, dude? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I don't even get, like, I'm just kind of dumbfounded right now. Like, this people. I'm baffled at the hubris. Like, dude, what the fuck, dude? There we go. I can show you. There we go. Now you can see it. Yeah, it says, I've been informed about. I was just informed live about ELIZA BLEU's tweet, and I'm baffled as by the hubris. And then I put Turtle Boy. Wait, was it Turtle Boy News? How come he's not coming up? Maybe I need to put an Aiden. Nope. Wait, that's weird. Okay. Fuck it. I'll just tweet it. I'm just baffled by this level of hubris. Like, is this fucking real life? Am I being punked right now, dude? Am I just fucking getting punked by Tim Pool? Am I just getting punked by Griftcast? Or like, what is happening right now? Is this even fucking real life? Dude, is this fucking real life? $4.99 super chat. It's a dead man's party. Who can ask for more? Everybody come and leave your body at the door. Leave your body and soul at the door. Sorry, dude. What is that? A dead man party? I don't know what a dead man party is, but seriously, this is fucking bullshit, dude. Dude, what the hell is going on here? John Cardillo, why do you have a weird picture of some girl at a Christmas party wearing the same dress? I don't understand this. John Cardillo, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me right now? Like, I don't even get what is happening. Is this real? This is real, right? Like, that was a real ELIZA BLEU tweet. Like, I don't even get it. I don't get it. I don't even get it. I don't even get it. Yeah, we don't get it. Put user on block list for restream chat. Put user on block list for regular chat. Sorry, Tristan Nicole, you failed. So, kind of weird, actually. It just seems like we just got into a chaotic situation. Because this isn't, like, what we expected, right? Like, we didn't really say anything about this whole ELIZA BLEU thing. We just told them that they were definitely wrong about me being a gang stalker who owns a bunch of black SUVs and shit. And thanks to King V for the $2 Australian saying, welcome to the Vortex of Chaos. Gotta make sure I shout that out there or whatever. Appreciate you there, King V, on that particular situation. Like, how is this even possible, right? I just made a thread, very well-researched thread, to be in fact, and a bunch of subsequent threads. Nobody's ever offered up any information that she has been truthful. Like, you know, nobody ever asked me if this is here. I think there's actually a video that somebody fucking sent me earlier today. But this is all that Melody Mac shit. I gotta find it real quick. I got too many tabs open. Where's this shit at? Wait, was that there? Oh, fuck. Somebody joined it in. I just heard the bleep. Go fuck away. I'm just kidding. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want, Gene? What do you want,
the
Gene?
fuck, man?
I'm fucking pissed.
Go away. What do you mean go
mean,
away?
Not you. You don't go away. It was Gene. I looked to see if it was somebody else. Like if it was, you know, like fucking some rando or something like that. Or if it was
Some
like Farron,
rando.
I'd be like, go away. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, people just do not like how long she talks.
Yeah, I know. I don't like it either sometimes.
That's funny.
But I just laugh because I'm just like, damn, son. You're used to that shit, though, because you talk
Who
like
is
that
this?
sometimes,
What do you
too.
mean, who is this? You can't tell it's me?
You can't. Yeah, dude, you don't. They can't see the whole top of your head, so they're completely.
Oh,
Although, is
okay.
that a fucking tracksuit with the fucking hood?
It's a sweat hoodie thing. Yeah.
Dude, Douglas Ernst, $2 through Super Chat. I'm gay. Nice, bro.
Hey, somebody coming out on the show. Is that the deal?
Congratulations,
Yeah, I guess.
dude. We support you
Is this
coming out
the
being gay.
first time somebody came out on your show?
Actually, I think so. It's the first time somebody came out on my show. So, Douglas
Awesome.
Ernst, congratulations, you're gay.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate your gayness, and we appreciate your gay money, and we will take it. Thank you. We're equal opportunity. We take money from anybody. Doesn't matter.
Straight
We're not
money,
racist.
gay money.
You know, money's money, friend. Money's money.
For
Friend.
now.
For now. I mean, later on, it might.
Might be
Yeah.
funny money.
Is it funny money? What's funny?
It
money?
might be someday.
Dude, I had some video of this girl too and now it's not even on my feed. What
What are you going over?
Oh, well, I was just looking at this ELIZA BLEU tweet that she had just made saying, "Oh, I accept your apology." I was like, "Bitch, I haven't fucking apologized to you."
Oh yeah. Yeah, everybody
But-
just read that as you apologizing.
Yeah, I mean, even though it says if, motherfucker, if I was wrong. If who the fuck said I was wrong? Nobody proved me I
Well,
was wrong. What
Shane
the fuck?
Cashman said you were wrong, so you know.
Well, Shane Cashman can suck a dick. He probably sucks his own dick, honestly. He's very flexible, I hear.
No
What do
comment.
you mean? You don't have any comment? Well, I don't know.
I
It was
don't
just
know how
allegedly.
flexible Shane is. Never been in the same
Are
room
you
with
sure?
him, so you know.
Are you sure? Neither have I.
I'm pretty
but
sure.
I've heard it. I heard it, dude. I heard it on the grapevine.
On the grapevine, I see.
Yeah.
Were you
No longer
simping for
would you be
Britney like
mine.
I was today?
Yeah, I was sipping for Brittany. I sip for Brittany every day. Every day. But we got to talk about something later, too. Not associated with Brittany, but with Farron, because she's out there false striking some other content creators, and I got to get your thoughts on that.
Okay.
But
you did
is
watch
it
her
false
on,
striking it?
on Blaze
What?
today. I think she's going to be on the Blaze
Yeah.
very soon.
She'll probably be on the Blaze very soon.
She looks
There.
really good in a show with
She looked fine.
the Pimp Master there. What's his name?
Pimp Mustard? What the fuck are you
Pimp
talking about?
Master. That came out wrong. What the hell's the guy's name?
Are you talking about the Blaze, or are you talking about with
the Blaze.
Prime?
Oh, the
Prime
Blaze.
Time with Alex Time.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah, he's on the Blaze.
Oh, this was on the Blaze. I didn't realize.
Yeah,
this
Alex
was
is on the Blaze. Exactly. So I think
Yeah.
that's a good show. Like
Yeah, there
Brittany
she
and
is.
Alex
Oh,
on the
that's not a great
Blaze in
picture
a real
of her.
set.
There we go.
With real money.
Much better.
A $1.2 million contract for her.
Yeah, at
I
least
think that's a hell of a
1.2.
deal.
Yeah, dude. If
It's
she
a hell
got
of
the
a deal.
contract, if she got the deal that fucking Cindy had, that would
Yeah.
be titties for her. I would be happy.
She got
for her.
titties. She doesn't need any more titties, but
Yeah,
she'd get money.
She got the big ones or whatever. I know that, but getting the money, she probably wants enough money. She wants the money to match the
Yeah.
titties. That's what I'm saying.
I think her and Alex make a good team for bouncing jokes off each other. So I'm going to start a
And
campaign
I'm
tomorrow.
gonna sue
I have
everyone
no chill.
involved. Yeah, I have
and
no chill.
That's what killed me. She said in the tweet, she had no chill. And honestly, like I didn't even want to put up any photos because I don't want to get this stream reported. I like she's so
Exactly.
litigious with her reporting. For me, that's the biggest red flag. When usually the cover up is worse than the crime. Like nobody cares that ELIZA BLEU danced in a music video. If she would just say I danced in a
Yeah,
music
I don't
video,
give a
thought
shit
it'd be
that she
cool at the
danced in
time.
a
That's what I was
music
interested
video.
in. But instead of owning it and trying to cover it up, I think that makes this whole
Exactly.
situation
We only
10
care
times
about
worse
the
because then
cover
she
up.
has to censor you. She has to censor Jeremy from the quartering. She has to censor all these people, and that just creates way more attention than.
Dude, I don't find myself agreeing with Alex Stein, but he's not pulling his shenanigans, and I actually like him all of a sudden.
I've always liked
It's a
him.
Streisand
You know,
effect.
he's a local guy.
I liked him, but I didn't like some of the shenanigans.
To hide it makes more people look at it.
Like Don
Yeah,
Terrius,
and
like with the
also
black guy
now
running
she
around without his shirt on and wearing some black white
I'm
underwear or
assuming
whatever.
it's her, given that
Shit's
the
weird a little bit,
timestamps of the
okay?
privacy complaints were of her face, and not just with mine, but with also Kirsty Mayer and others.
Yeah.
And my video got taken down, so my content, my livelihood.
Did you show any pictures or anything in your YouTube? What? How did
Well,
she
I
take
tell
it
you
down
what,
for just
Douglas,
talking
you
about
look
her?
like her.
Who?
That's the question.
So like super chat, $5 Australia. Like the rest of YouTube, she's missed the if I've been wrong. Yep, that's right.
Yeah. Everybody's missed the
missing
if.
it. Everybody's missing the if for some reason.
It's all the
and
likes in there. It's all the likes just make your head go, I don't know. I guess he apologized.
Oh, I guess I apologize. Nope, I didn't fucking apologize for shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of weird. We got another one for Gene, dude, from Douglas
Yeah.
Burks. Gene, I would love to have you inside his person, dude. Is that a little weird? Was that weird?
I don't know. I mean, I get that all the time, so I don't think it's
Yeah.
all that weird. But
Are you
no,
like
I was saying
do they treat you like a big nasty bear or whatever?
if no. I mean, I'm not saying I take anybody up on that, but do I get compliments every single day? Fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do get compliments every day.
I do. Yeah.
Look, Farron even sends us a super chat. $5 Defango. I
Oh my
accept your
God.
apology, but real talk. Just heard. I'm so sorry about your loss. Praying for you, buddy. We all support you.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm just now, angry as fuck. So, I'm gonna be mean.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I
Farron
appreciate it.
forgot to tell me how awesome my beard is.
Yeah, she didn't say that. She probably didn't have enough room in there.
Yeah, she
actually.
needed to donate $10 instead of $5 to get all of that in. I'm sure.
That's right.
For showing.
Although, like his set kind of like makes me get vertigo.
No, it's a world
It's a little bit of a Star Trek
kind
set.
Of out like in a
Yeah, like he's got the TVs and shit up and like all this other shit. Just,
urban
like,
area,
fucked
and she's
up.
in,
Well, they're in a
not
spaceship.
thong,
They're-
but like
they're
a
flying
Brazilian
through a
cut,
city.
bikini type situation.
Have you never played Star Citizen?
Is that like a Brazilian cut? What? Who do you
Yeah,
mean-
it's totally
what do you mean
Brazilian. Yeah.
What do you mean I ever played Star Citizen?
I'm just asking because I thought like you got me to play it and buy all those ships.
I didn't get you to pay to buy all those ships. I didn't get
Whatever.
you to shit. I said you
whatever.
can buy it if you want. I told you to buy the $45 ship if you wanted to try it. That's what I told you to do. Don't blame
Is
me
that what
for
it was?
your shit buying addiction. Don't be blaming me for that.
My
shit.
my shit buying addiction.
Don't fucking blame me for that shit. You're selling them on the fucking gray market and shit right now, and black.
Well, now I am. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, dude,
full on,
you-
man.
You're full in, dude. You're a
I
shit
got it
dealer
plugged
and
in my
everything.
veins right now. I got it plugged in
Dude,
my veins. That's
You're
that's where I'm at.
you're like you're basically an NFT guy now. Basically, that's what you are. You're just
I'm not. I don't believe
cocking
in
them
NFTs.
ships, dude. You buy digital ships; those are NFTs,
Ships flying off the shelves right now.
dude. You're selling.
I got the full
you're basically
pimped out
selling
ships right
NFTs,
now.
dude. You're grifting your ass off of some NFTs.
Hey, man, I'm just sitting here in my hoodie. What do I look like? Some kind of NFT monster to you?
Yeah, actually, it's exactly what they look like.
Where can we find you at?
I just got up. I forgot to shave.
It's ELIZA Instagram's page SIEP.
Wait, what does that say right there?
Where can we find you at?
I'm twitter.com
Eliza Sip.
It's ELIZA SIEP. Instagram's page SIEP. ELIZA SIEP. Facebook
Huh? Wait a minute. She said that twitter.com Eliza Sipe was her, but she's also claiming that that was her trafficker that was running that website. And this is in 2013. So what? He took it over?
She's got a twin sister, man.
It's her twin sister. Okay, wait.
Her trafficker has always been her twin sister.
I think her trafficker is her. That's what I've been trying to tell everybody, is that she's been trafficking herself.
Really?
And I think we call that prostitution, but I could be wrong.
I mean, I don't call that prostitution.
I apologize if I'm wrong. But
well,
yeah,
I'll
just
accept
like,
your
it's like,
apology.
this chick is the gift that keeps on giving. I just don't understand it these days.
Can I can I tell you what you are?
Like, should I tweet this at her? Or do you think she's gonna block me again? She probably already blocked me by now. She's already blocked me by now. Like, Eliza, if you're watching or whatever, you know, DM us. We'll send you a link so you can come talk to us or whatever. And then, you know, we can discuss your situation and my surrender or your surrender. Somebody's going to be surrendering.
Yeah. Defango wants to apologize and personalize us, so ring him up.
Yeah, I'm going to apologize for everything that I definitely have done that's wrong. And then you guys, you're going to have to come apologize to me for calling me a gang stalker who has SUVs and lobotomizes people and all that other shit. The only thing you don't have to apologize for is cute out chick, because I definitely said that. That was definitely true.
Well, let's just look forward to that then, shall we?
Should we do? I don't think that's going to ever happen, though. But I thought that this was just another fantastic video. I'm just going to be like, yeah. It's like, yo, about that Twitter account, we were wondering about ?
Yeah, she's gonna totally block you if she hasn't already.
She hasn't already.
Are you gonna send it to Eliza Sipe?
Yeah, I should send it to Eliza Sipe.
Since you really should.
I'm gonna send it to Eliza Sipe.
Yeah.
There we go. That way she can't say that I'm harassing her.
Okay.
Like, seriously, bro. Like, fucking seriously. What planet do we live on? We don't live in this. We live in
lately. It's a whole different one. I want to show everybody what you actually are with this whole ship business that I'm talking about on Star Citizen. Like, this is you right here.
And you don't want no part of this shit. You're smoking.
Do you hear anything? Yeah. Is there no volume?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
yeah, we're smoking wafers.
I can't.
Come on, Dewey.
No shit. I can't smell.
Dewey, you don't want this. Get out of here. You know what? I don't want no hangover. I can't get no hangover. It doesn't give you a hangover. Well, I'll get addicted to it or something? It's not habit forming. Oh, okay, well, I don't know. I don't want to overdose on it. You can't OD on it. It's not going to make me want to have sex, is it? It makes sex even better. Sounds kind of expensive.
But you get the idea. Anyway, that was Defango when it came to buying ships right there.
Yeah, I was all like,
don't
be
do
fucking
it.
buying this shit. It's non-addictive.
Don't do it. Here, get in the ship that I just bought that's super awesome that lets you kill all the bad guys really easily and make tons of money in this game. But don't buy it, man.
It's like, dude, zero apology. Like, are
Clearly.
you fucking high? It's like, are you high, dude? It's like, are you high? Are these people high? Like, is the reading comprehension and the just like the general IQ of humanity finally fallen past 100? I really think that it has, because like earlier today I was watching a stream with some other guys that were like talking shit about Farron or whatever. You know, obviously I wanted to get it on the deets or whatever, because she's obviously the most loved person ever out there, allegedly. But they're talking shit, and I'm just kind of like, these guys are talking, and they can barely string together sentences. Like they're talking so slow. They're like, hey, and you know that Farron is like, and I'm just like, what is going on here right now? And it's this Divinity Says character that I've been looking at her channel. She's been posting all these Farron clips and videos, causing her all kinds of problems. But it's, you know, one of them clip channels that doesn't actually really generate any content. They just generate controversy and then go on other people's channels and cry, oh, I've been censored. So-and-so has been censoring me.
Wait, who's been censored?
So, here, I'll show you. So it looks like somebody named Mr. Meaty, some dipshit. He says, absolutely impeccable work on the ELIZA BLEU situation, but you have made a huge mistake aligning yourself with Farron. She said 3 copyright strikes to a clip channel, Divinity said, because she didn't like being exposed just a few days ago. Copyright strikes.
Is she like a copyright troll? Is Farron a copyright troll?
So they're trying to say that Farron's a copyright troll, and I shouldn't be aligned with her. What is your take on this?
Well, I'm, being a great journalist who does interviews, I'm gonna have to dig into that when I interview her.
Yes, I figured you would like to know more about this, but here, if we're looking at this, it seems that Farron had filed 3 different strikes. So she took the copyright window when you go file it, and she put 3 videos on that strike. So basically, it's not 3 strikes; it's only 1 strike. And the strike
that covers
contains
3 videos. Yeah,
3 videos. So if you see here, this person can attend copyright school and basically take off the strike immediately, and then it will become a warning, meaning that this person will still have the ability to have 3 strikes, and then there's no impact to their ability to stream, their ability to post videos whatsoever. They just need to finish the copyright school. So
interesting. Should we watch those videos?
Well, we can't because they took them down.
Oh,
the videos will stay down.
Oh, okay. So it's not like a warning like you got for the other video thing.
Yeah, no, like this is a physical take the
it's
video
like for
down.
Actual strike. Okay.
Yeah, it's an actual strike, but the thing is Farron filed them all together, meaning that they all fall onto 1 strike. See, when I do this kind of nonsense to people, you do them separately because you want to make sure that they get 1, 2, 3, because it technically
you hear that, Farron? You did it wrong, is what he's saying.
Yeah, you fucking did it wrong. If you're gonna fucking do it, you gotta do it right, okay? But even then, she didn't do it right because this isn't enough strikes to actually take down a channel. So, like
you
if you're gonna do it,
take the channel down.
No, I don't think she was, because she filed them all in one thing, and then this channel hasn't ever gotten any strikes, so it's not like it's gonna really affect it that much. It's just a message saying, leave me the fuck alone. That's the way that I take it. And I've seen that Farron has emailed, or she at least claims that she's emailed that this person a bunch of times, and has shown me some proof that that is actually a possibility. So I was watching that channel earlier, like, you guys are just like, I'm like, you guys are just shitty, right? Like, you guys are harassing this person because you don't like them, because you all want to have sex with this girl over here or something. That's what it seemed pretty clear to me.
Who, Brittany?
Not Brittany, this Divinity Says character. She's kind of like mashed potatoes, I guess. Everybody wants to bite or something like that. Or at least all these dudes in this little crew. They seem to be chasing after her and really, really like trying to defend her for, oh, she's a content creator. And I'm like, no, you're not a content creator if you're a clip channel. You're just a person that's taking other people's clout and trying to get your own, right? Like, that's not how it works.
Some of the biggest channels on YouTube are exactly
I know.
Clip channels.
They're clip channels, right? And they're
I watch
most
the
low
cat
effort
video ones all the time.
Yeah, but those are for not drama. Those are usually clip channels that have to do with nice things that
I'm
aren't
watching a lot of
messing with
opossum
people.
videos lately too.
Why possums?
They're really cute. I mean, I didn't realize how cute they were until I started watching, like, when they're walking around people's houses.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
I mean, have you seen an possum?
Yeah, I've seen a possum, but I mean, we're still talking about this right here. So I think that overall striking channels is, not a good thing to do overall. Like, I've done it in the past when somebody did it to me. I struck their shit right back, but I fucking took them out because I ain't no bitch. If you're going to come at me, I'm going to come back at you hard. Right. And I'm going to make sure I finish the job because that's what we do. But like, if it's just something like stupid or whatever, I always try to like fucking fix the situation before. But like I've had situations where guys are just ripping my content, they're not even trying to change it whatsoever, and then they're doing it specifically for the purpose of bullying and harassment. For that,
somebody said I was the Unabomber cosplay outfit. Oh, thank you.
That's nice.
Thank you.
But overall, like with this particular type of situation, like it hasn't really risen to the situation of harassment. And when I've taken somebody else's shit on, I haven't used just the copyright system to actually like fucking take people out. Like you use the actual reporting system for harassment and bullying, because then people can't come to you with this copyright bullshit, right? Like if they're actually harassing you, you can actually show it. That's exactly what you're supposed to do. And thanks to Sarah Kate for that $4.99 through Super Chat saying that the raccoon clips, the raccoon clips are good, but we always get hit on them shits, which sucks. And then we also have another Super Chat. Yeah, we always get hit with the animal clips. They're always trying to take all the monetization.
Well, they can't do that. Most of those are stolen anyway.
Exactly, but they still own the clips and they'll still claim them every single time.
Look how cute that is, man.
Can you not do that, please?
I can't.
Anyways,
they're so cute.
I don't like. Seriously, stop it.
It's not gonna steal anything,
dude. Like, and thanks for the $9.99 through Super Chat, Mr. Daniel.
Yeah, thanks for the money.
Bedinger, 318 page 18 change will change much once persistence and server linking for Star Citizen Roberts is a certified grifter. I'm an original backer with re-enabled package. Fun game in small groups. Yeah, it's been a pretty fun game in small groups. I haven't played it in a while. I'm waiting for 318.
It's been a while. It's been a while for me as well. Oh, cats.
Yeah, I've been getting into that.
Cat clips? I know they're the best.
Like, what's going on, dude? I want to actually do a show. I don't want to like have like the weird interrupts and like shit like that. So like, what's going on?
Well, what are you talking about?
I got like
I'm just chiming in, man. I'm chiming in.
I got a fuck ton of links to get through.
All right, I got a few
you're
myself.
Like chiming in and you're like putting up like fucking raccoon links and shit. What's going on with you?
People like that shit.
Yeah, people like that shit, but we're trying to run a fucking show here.
We could have them on the show. Go ahead, get your clips in. You want to talk about serious stuff? Go ahead.
Shit? Like, well, I mean, I wanted to talk about this shit.
I'm in a happy mood. I'm trying to keep things going. Go ahead.
All right. The explosive details: Jeffrey Epstein related lawsuit against J.P. Morgan unsealed, revealing Snow White messages in former top executives. So this is something that I thought was pretty interesting because people haven't really been talking about fucking Epstein in a while. I thought that I was actually going to make this a little bit of a focus for the stream because nobody's really spoken about this in a long time. And it's a seemingly big piece of news because apparently more than 20 of Jeffrey Epstein's sex trafficking victims were paid through JP Morgan accounts as the mega bank's former executive privately discussed abuse allegations surrounding the late predator as far back as 2006 and newly unsealed passages of federal lawsuit reveals, because there was a lawsuit that just got put out there a while back, and like maybe not a while back, it was a couple days ago, but people have been talking about this for a while, that apparently the operation he was running was a little bit deeper than some people cared to admit at the first place, and there's actually federal lawsuit information that shows that JP Morgan Chase and people that were running the bank were basically involved in Jeffrey Epstein's operation down to payments and everything, which is pretty fucking...
Well, he was on Wall Street, so that shouldn't be a shocker.
Well, I mean, it's not a shocker, but why haven't they really brought any of this stuff up since before any of this time? That's the big question right there, because they even talk about these intervals between 2003 all the way up to July 2019 when he was originally arrested. And thanks to Brandy for the subscription. Welcome to the channel, yo. Brandy Nelds, right? Is that what that says? Is
that a subscriber?
Yeah, it was a subscriber.
No.
That's what the subscribers look like. So Epstein was arrested and jailed, and all these women received payments, typically multiple payments between 2003 and 2013 in excess of $1 million collectively. That's a lot of money, man.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Sure.
I mean,
But do we know how many women, though? That's the thing.
It doesn't really say how many women. They just said there was a ton of different payments. It says for all of the passages alleges Epstein also withdrew more than $775,000 in cash over that time frame from J.P. Morgan accounts, especially significant as Epstein was known to pay for massages or sexual encounters in cash. Which makes a lot of sense. That's a lot of money in hookers right there. I mean, how many hookers do you think that you could get? Like high-class hookers for $775,000.
Over what period of time? Do we know what period of time?
Well, it says here between 2003 and 2013.
Oh, that's a
so 10
long
years.
time, dude. Yeah.
It's a 10-year period.
10-year period. So really, it's like 77 grand a year. So that buys you 10 hookers a year.
10 hookers a year, you think?
Yeah.
10 grand? I mean, that seems like somebody's entire salary for an entire year.
No. I wouldn't.
Or like a low salary. I mean, shit. I made like 35 or like last year, some shit like that.
No, but I mean, 77,000 a year is somebody's salary. That's 10 hookers.
Is that how much a hooker costs? I don't even know how much they cost.
A low end hooker is $500. High end is about $5 grand.
Like really high end be like 10 grand?
Well, there's no upper limit. I mean, a divorce is about $500,000. So go do the math.
Yeah, that actually makes sense. So Iridic Fusion, $2 in Super Chat. They need to be held accountable. I agree. They do need to be held accountable. And I think this is when we're finally going to actually get that list of people that we've all been looking for. Because now if we know who they're getting paid, there's got to be other victims allegedly, but maybe they weren't victims. Maybe they were just more like, yeah, I'm totally down to be a part of this.
I'm honestly only concerned about the underage part of this thing.
Yeah, most people are only concerned about the underage
I really don't care
thing.
what kind of, 18-year-olds were getting paid what for doing what. That's not illegal. Well, it is illegal, but it's not illegal down there.
Yeah, down there in the Virgin Islands.
No.
But whatever. It says those accusations and other were previously hidden under redactions when the U.S. Virgin Islands government filed its lawsuit accusing J.P. Morgan Chase of complicity in Epstein's crimes. J.P. Morgan has tried to dismiss the lawsuit, calling it a meritless reach into deeper pockets since the Virgin Islands is more than $100 million settlement with the Espstein estate. On Wednesday afternoon, the U.S. Virgin Islands government unsealed more of the lawsuit, signaling what they say their investigation uncovered. The lesser redacted complaint states that J.P. Morgan not only knew about Epstein, but also his fellow accused predator, French modeling scout Jean-Luc Brunel, and the owner of MC2 Modeling Company. So this is another guy that I think was like getting brought up as allegedly being part of not just...
Have you bought MC2 Modeling yet?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's a website. I mean, I'm just wondering if you bought the website. That's all.
Yeah, but I think I might. I don't think it's around anymore. I don't know. Should we look for it? Let's see. MC2 Modeling Management. I think it's still probably around. Yeah, it looks like it's
That's
still
a real
around.
thing. Oh, it's in Tel Aviv and Miami. Okay.
Yeah, Tel Aviv
Well,
and
boy,
Miami.
that doesn't just shout Epstein at you, does it?
No, it doesn't shout Epstein at all to me. No. Wait, maybe if I would try to look that up, but I feel like that's a trap. Put it in a safe browser real quick.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, I could buy up MC3 modeling or whatever, but it seems like this is their actual real modeling management company right here. Damn, they got some fun. Look at the look.
Yeah, that's
at
underage,
these.
dude. So be
You think
careful.
these are underage.
That top
dude?
one
These
was
girls don't look-
absolutely.
Which one?
That middle one on top. That's
This one?
15. Nope,
This one,
that's
you think
15
it's
right there.
15?
Yep. Mhm.
Let's see. MC2 News. Annie is on her way to Tel Aviv.
Sure is.
Welcome to New Star Lana to be based in Tel Aviv. Stunny Katia P is landing in Tel Aviv. What is that? Anna Orolovo is arriving soon. Breaking news. Stasha Sebs is back. This does kind of have a feel of the same, like when I went to the Bunny Ranch website or whatever.
Yeah,
you
how
know,
was
just
the
doing
Bunny Ranch?
research. Yeah, just doing research or whatever. I
Sure.
don't know.
Well, yeah, I know.
I've never participated in prostitution.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what are you doing right now?
Age of consent in Israel.
Yeah, it's 16.
Yeah.
And 16, they like them young apparently. The old men.
Anyway, go on.
And then they have an Instagram too, and then it says whoever runs this company is called Annie. So would this be a subsidiary of that particular management company with John Luke Brunel? And then do we look at the section of all of them? Man, this is for all the ladies out there. Look at all these guys.
Yeah, didn't we have a guy just come out? It's for him too.
Yeah, that guy that just came out or whatever. What was his name? He sent some super chats. Hold on a second. This one's for you, dog. This one's for you, dude. Actually, I don't even see his messages saved. That's weird. Somebody must have banned him. Well, it seems like they got a lot of dudes as well up in here. Although none of these dudes, I don't seem to recognize any of them. What the fuck is up with that haircut?
That's a weird haircut. It's one. It's like
haircut.
that alien haircut from what was that movie?
Daniel
Space,
Nito.
Space something. Did you watch that movie about the
Galaxy Quest?
Yeah, Galaxy Quest. That's what he looks like, right? Am I
Yeah,
right?
he does. He looks like Galaxy. That guy for Galaxy Quest.
The guys that walk around funny. What
were they? I can't remember what their race was called or whatever.
They're like the Thargarians or something.
Thanagarians.
Something like that. That was a great movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, it was definitely a fantastic movie in every way, shape, or form. So okay, that's good. So yeah, we know the modeling company, and then what? John Luke Brunel still exists. Although isn't this guy like in prison or something like that? I don't know. I'm probably wrong on that.
I don't know. I've never heard of him.
Let's see. French modeling scout, prominence, sexual assault activities.
Died. He's dead.
Went into hiding. Died. Oh yeah, he died of apparent suicide before his trial.
Suicide.
Right.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
I should have known that was a
right.
suicide.
Yes.
Wow, shocker. Wait, is this how you do investigative news journalism?
Yes, so this is how I do it. I go try to like look up the article, then I like start searching the names and stuff of people and try to give people context so people remember or understand who they are. Because like obviously this is a case that I was looking back at in 2017 when nobody was even talking about Jeffrey Epstein, and I was like, and nobody was listening. But back in 2019, all of a sudden people started to care. In 2020 and beyond, I don't know. I think it was because of QAnon or something like that. Whatever. So some people say some good things come out of it. Some people said some bad things came out of it. Ultimately, I think using Google is a thing. But yeah, this guy died from an apparent suicide before his trial could proceed. He was arrested on December 16th of 2020 and charged with rape of minors by French prosecutors. And he ended up killing himself.
Yeah, that's not a good look.
So you care about the child sex stuff, right? So there we go. That's why I'm actually bringing this up, because it seems like everybody that's been involved with this dies, right? Like anybody that can give us any information, they just mysteriously suicides themselves. Either like they have some kind of suicide pact, or there's some kind of shady organization that's going out there and making them look like they got offed. And that's a bit strange because I don't think that they ever gave us any details about his death, but I could be wrong. Yeah, no, details are pretty much he hung himself in prison. Yes, he was found dead in his jailhouse cell in La Santé prison in France.
Isn't that what Epstein did?
Yes, Epstein also hung himself. Except for Epstein was in a cell where allegedly you couldn't do that, and he was wearing clothes that wouldn't have allowed him to do that, allegedly. So don't really know, man. Like I figured, ELIZA really cared about Jeffrey Epstein too, as far as I could have seen. So if she's watching or whatever, should be on this.
Oh, you think she's watching? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think maybe she probably could be.
All right.
Anyways,
nice.
So financial information also reflects payments from JP Morgan accounts in nearly 1.5 million to known recruiters, including to the MC2 modeling agency, and another 150,000 to a private investigation firm. Wonder what the private investigation firm was.
I mean, probably narrow that down.
That's a pretty big retainer right there. It says the lawsuit says that, so
we could probably hire a PI to find that information out for us. Maybe there's a good PI here in Texas we can think of hiring.
Yeah. Oh, dude, BX Bullet. I don't think that she's gonna want to talk to me. It says right here, investigation firm. It doesn't say which one. private jet, private investigation, JP Morgan Bank. So
Private bank.
and whatever documents that
It's
they
all
have
private.
here.
The whole thing's private.
Yeah, everything's private. You don't know, but it does say right here, Daily Beast, billionaire Sexton. Let's see. Try private investigator. Again, there's only 3 privates in this whole jet. Private jet, private jet, private jet. Yeah. FBI investigation. Complex investigations, police department investigations, criminal investigations, CBS reporters instigated Brunel. Yeah, it doesn't seem like even in the article from the Daily Beast that they're actually saying anything about where that came from.
Yeah. I got to dig deeper. Got to have those deep ties.
It's all like, mods, can you take care of the person that's spamming in the chat with all the emojis and shit like that? We obviously don't want them around.
Yeah, I was going to ask what's going on there because I don't usually see that much emoji crap flying through.
Yeah, seriously, like whatever they're doing, we don't care. They're not paying money. They're not paying us money, so they can go away.
That's right. No emojis for free.
Yeah, that's right. No free emojis. Well, okay, so they don't tell us who that was, but tried to see.
It's a little
at least
vague.
A little bit.
A little vague, yeah.
Yeah, it would be good to know which company that he hired. Let's see. Maybe if you
Then we
looked
could
up
check see if they have a website.
Free Epstein's. Yeah, buy it. Who's Jeffrey Epstein's private investigator? Private investigator spent a year on Jeffrey Epstein. Wait, here's one right here from CNN in 2019. Now, I wonder, did they hire Black Cube? Is that probably who they hired? Somebody in Palm Beach, Florida?
Could be.
Received a warning call, wealth-connected financier, U.S. Attorney's Office, private investigators. Yeah, it doesn't seem like they're actually saying who it actually is. This is from 2019. Southern District of Florida, led by Alex Costa, considered charging Epstein with obstruction of justice. And according to court filings, Welland Garden, the Tuesday filing said it was a hypothetical idea. Prosecutors debated with Epstein's previous counsel and prosecutors and ultimately didn't believe that there was factual evidence to support the allegations. Yeah, I wish we could figure out who this actual group was. But I guess we should. I mean, he was only in New York, Florida, and Tel Aviv, so that narrows down the choices, I guess, considerably.
Yeah, that's pretty big cities, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, Tel Aviv and New York have probably the most, so it's only going to be a place that's probably got offices in all 3, which narrows it down probably.
Maybe.
And if they're talking about it here, he's obviously going to hire somebody that's local to him. I already hired people in New York to investigate shit in Florida, so it's got to be an investigator.
So it's a Miami Beach with on the office in New York and Tel Aviv is what you're thinking?
Yeah, it's got to be something like that. Like,
kind
of reminds me of this place. Investigations. I think I spelled that wrong. I think it's just investigations.com or investigations.org. Right here. I think this is the one. Yeah.
Bo Diddley and Associates?
Yeah, it was the one that I did the mayoral campaign for.
Wait, who did?
Needle. Yeah, this guy ran for mayor in New York
City.
City.
He did? Oh, really?
Yeah, but he's also a private investigator, and I believe that he has offices in Miami, New York, and spots in Tel Aviv. And he's also been in like many different movies and stuff. I think you probably saw him acting with Leonardo DiCaprio or whatever. But I worked on his thing, but I would have to think that it would be this guy. But his headquarters in New Jersey and Florida, so he can investigate in both spots. And I heard on the grapevine it was him. So I don't know. I've never actually heard it directly though, and they really seem to keep it down. But thank you for that super chat, Miss Nikki M. $10.
We appreciate it.
If it's me, I'm sorry. I'm an animated person when I talk, so I have the habit of using emojis. No, not you. It was the person that was literally just posting nothing but emojis. For like 5 messages. They were just 10 messages.
There's a lot of emojis going through.
Yeah, it was just nothing but emojis.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Somebody named Cassandra.
Mersh is bringing me up again. What? Mercy? Let's see. Is he up? He is live.
Yeah, the guy who defended Dershowitz, the guy who defended Epstein. That gay
What
bomb.
do
Great guy,
you
gay
want?
bomb. Great guy. But if you report those tweets making fun of how alcohol is affecting my brain,
Is he trying to get Gabe
that's not
Hoffman?
cool. And you can get it for harassing, and you can get it for hateful conduct. Because
Is he
you
trying
can't
to
make fun of people based
get
on
somebody-
a disease.
Is he trying to get somebody
Disability,
canceled
Gabe.
because he's an
It's not funny.
alcoholic?
It's
Is
not
he an
something
alcoholic?
you joke
Yeah,
around about.
for sure.
Now,
This guy's crashed more cars and got more DUIs than
I don't
anybody I've ever
understand.
seen.
what
Nightwave
these
Radio?
fucking people's problem is.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
Nightwave Radio,
understand
Mersh.
why
Oh, that's
some
the Mersh
people are
guy?
simply incapable.
I guess
Oh, he's got
disengaged.
cats. See, I'm telling you, people like cats. He's got cats.
Clapping.
Yeah, those aren't even fake cats. Like, those aren't even real cats, bro. Wait,
I
so
wasn't going to
Gabe
show
is...
real cats.
Let's see what Gabe's saying. Hold on, drama. Gabe
Drama.
Hoffman. Yeah, Gabe Hoffman follows me. So, yeah, Gabe Hoffman has done so much for fucking Mersh. Like, Mersh got half of his fucking subscribers for working with this guy and getting his Dan Schneider investigation out there because I didn't want to do it, right? Because I didn't have a channel at the time. So, Mersh took his information, did all this good stuff, and then when Gabe Hoffman dried up on the information, he attacked Gabe Hoffman, called him like the bad J words and stuff like that, you know, real anti-Semitic with it. And then just lately, the only reason Merch has had any prominence in the ELIZA BLEU situations, because clearly he was picking off of stuff that he had gotten from Gabe Hoffman in the previous, right? And it was my understanding is that Gabe or Mersh probably made up behind the scenes, and Gabe was giving Mersh some more information or trying to feed him some more information. I don't know if that's true or not, but it stands to reason because the last time that Mersh had any, you know, like was ever on the fucking pulse about something, it was definitely because he got it from somebody else. So right now, since this ELIZA thing is going the way that it is, it seems that maybe these guys are actually having some trouble beefing again or whatever. It seems like they beef a lot. Oh yeah, and look, Porcelain. Mersh is blaming Defango and Gabe Hoff for losing his buy me a coffee? What? I didn't fucking do shit. What the fuck? I couldn't possibly be the masses of emotionally triggered Turks having to hear Mersh and Hippie Juice films making edgy jokes about all week about the earthquakes. Yeah, oh no, Mersh. That sucks, bro.
So do what you got to do. But what you're doing is gay, and what you're doing is against the rules. And I don't know if you know this or not, Gabe, but Big Daddy Elon, your sworn enemy, is the one who just bought Twitter. So I would tread lightly.
I didn't have
because
anything to do with this.
I can say this.
I didn't have nothing to do with
I
that.
leave people alone. I rag
That's
on
really
them. I
fucked
bust
up.
on
He's
them.
trying to blame
I
that shit
shit
on
them.
me
I
and
make my
Gabe.
opinions known about people. But I've never gone
Yeah, Mersh was just a
any
small
way
time
after a
troll
man's
channel back in
ability.
the day.
Well,
Like,
you're
he-
trolling him back, so
Am I trolling him back? Should I send him a super chat? I'm assuming some super
yeah,
chat.
totally.
Wait, oh, well, I can type it out, but then before I pay it for it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
For
before I pay
$2,
for it.
Yeah.
Was it $2? Be all like, dude, I didn't do anything to you. It was the Turks. Dude, I didn't do anything to you, son.
It's disgusting, frankly.
I can't believe that shit. Try to blame me that fucking shit. Don't blame me that. I can't
Well, I was
believe
going to say, I'm starting to realize how you end up being in all those images standing in the background.
What?
It's like everybody keeps mentioning you for shit that you didn't do.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Moving on, because I have stuff to talk about tonight.
Is he going to
That's not
mention
the-
you?
Oh, you gonna ignore it?
Buy me a coffee is not the only thing that's left me behind. The whole planet is
Fucking
starting to
son of a
feel
bitch.
like a Left Behind movie.
He didn't
So,
mention that.
last
What
night-
well, that's an asshole move.
What a bitch,
After I finished a
dude.
bunch of my, shit for the night, and ran
God,
the
I fucking hate
vacuum,
this guy sometimes. Be like,
my laundry,
bro.
I just, getting a bunch of shit done. And then I was like, I'll go out to dinner. Go out for a nice little steak. Little steakhouse.
Oh, he does
And I'm
supers every
scrolling
30
Twitter,
minutes, somebody
and it's
said.
like another train fucking derailment.
Well, we're not gonna
And I'm
watch
seeing
30
all this
minutes of
shit.
them.
There's like air traffic shit going on. There's a lot of problems going on, as we know. Oh, JFK lost all its power.
That is
JFK
BS.
lost power for like a fucking hour, which just happened at another airport recently. It's all fucking crazy to me. So I'm scrolling.
Dude,
Like, you
you're
guys
not
know,
trolling,
I've been
right?
trying not to be hysterical about.
Here's what
I'm not trolling him right now. I'm being fucking
Okay.
clear.
My
Here's
job
what
is
I
to
would
try to
do
make
if I was
fun,
trolling
have a
him.
good time, and,
I wouldn't
try to get
apologize.
people's
I wouldn't
mind
say it's
off
not
it.
me. I would just put an ad for Jeremy's coffee with our Griftcast chat thing in there. That's a troll.
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's do that. So wait, you want me to send him another super chat?
Yeah,
And
which
then-
is
and then
coffee brand coffee. Use the hashtag Griftag when you buy.
okay, I gotta move this over while I buy this real quick. Boom, boom, boom. All right, there we go. I got the other one in there.
Can't do, Gabe can't do, and that is hold a captive audience for 10 hours a fucking week.
Yo, the captive
Without
audience?
tricks, without
Without
smoking
tricks?
mirrors, without
It's the cheapest
gay
ad
ops,
you're ever gonna get.
without secret discords.
That's the
without
cheapest
fucking
ad I
making
got
bot
right
accounts
there.
To like and retweet my own shit.
That fit in $2. That's great.
So do what I do.
That's pretty
I'm not
good for
trying to grift
$2.
off your name.
Yeah, that's
Go and
good
I
for
dare
$2.
anybody with Twitter right now, without smoking mirrors.
Wait, is he talking shit about me?
to you.
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
There's no trying to grift off your, who's trying to grift.
This is the
off
word
your-
grift.
Shut up, Defango. I'm here to tell you what's right and what's
Oh,
wrong.
he did
I'm
say
not
me!
telling you-
Oh, yes!
You know.
I gotta pop this thing out so I can.
Shut up, Defango. Look, I want to let you
Shut
talk in here, but
Shut up, Defango.
you can say I'm trying to grift off you, but all anyone has to do is type in your Twitter handle and my Twitter handle and Gabe Hoffman's Twitter handle, and people can see who's trying to grift off who, bud.
What?
Right?
Is that what we're seeing?
I'm not all in your. I'm not one of your reply guys, Defango. You're one of my reply guys.
I'm one of his
It's
reply
Mr.
guys.
Sheely to you.
It's Mr.
Okay?
Sheely to me.
There's no trying to grift off your name, bud. Okay. So you're a series of bullshit alt accounts and fucking lol suits. That's what you are.
You're a series
So
of
do what you got to
bullshit.
do, man. But
Do
I
what
can
you gotta do,
something that
man.
You can't do. Jay can't
I wanna
do,
hear
and
him.
that
I wanna
is
hear
hold
him.
a captive audience for 10 hours a fucking week, without tricks, without smoking mirrors, without gay ops, without secret discords, without fucking making bot accounts to like and retweet my own shit. So do what I do. But I'm not
So-
trying to grift off your name. Go and I dare anybody with Twitter right now, at Defango and at Mersh, and do a search and see how many times I'm fucking mag dumping on him, and see how many times he's in all up in my replies, all up in my shit,
All up in his
all
shit.
up trying to find out what my asshole smells like.
Yeah, he said gay ops.
Just like Gabe.
Mhm.
I haven't heard of Gabe. I haven't thought of that name in fucking years.
I don't
And
think
then I
that's
get
true.
him today, and I'm like, why? And I'm like, I see the coffee.
Dude, this
thing,
guy's
and at the
spending more
same
time on
I'm
you
like, why
than
am I
Brittany
getting
did on
tagged by
me for
fucking
those
Gabe
$5.
Hoffman?
I know, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm getting some
Uh-huh.
good value out of this shit, dude. And he's just drinking, dude.
Defango,
He is
I don't
drinking.
even think the Turks understand what buy me a coffee is, frankly. Do you think a bunch of people with shitty Wi-Fi standing on top of a rubble trying to get 4G so they can, what, send a fucking report to buy me a coffee? No. There's one person that's actually gone after my shit before multiple times.
Hey, Accurate
One
Fusion,
guy
you're
that has
welcome.
A proven track record of trying to get me
Oh
canceled and doing so on Twitter 4 years ago. That's your boy, Gabe Hoffman. So if
Yeah, you
guys
are
wanna do
welcome,
your little
Accurate
thing, do
Fusion.
your
That was
thing,
the
but
MVP
don't
move last night.
Don't come in here and insult my fucking intelligence. I'm not retarded.
He's
like
not.
all these other people that fall for your tricks. I'm not a
Yeah,
retard.
people saying, who the hell is this
I
guy?
know what you are.
Now, give us a short, like, 4-sentence synopsis of this dude.
He's some grifter from the internet that rose to prominence, basically being the biggest e-bum that anybody had ever seen. And he holds a captive audience, but he's got secret discords and shit for people to like and retweet his shit. And a lot of what he's doing right now is botted. So it's like he has way more viewers all the time than most people. But when you watch the chat, you can start to realize that there's actually not that many people in there.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of conversation happening.
Yeah, there's not.
Sure.
This is how many people that are actually in the chat, but there's allegedly 496 people watching, but this is the only people that are actually talking.
So yeah, about 25 people.
So like in reality, he has probably about maybe 50 to 100 people actually watching his show, and then the rest are fucking bots. So
funny.
Like, it's funny that he talks all that shit, but there's a reason that he hasn't gotten past 16.5K. And remember, I used to have a channel with more subscribers than him. He was always punching up at me, but now that I have less subscribers, he's always like, no, it's Mr. Sheely to you. It's Mr. this or whatever.
How many subs does he have?
16.5 on his Nightwave radio show. And then on Revenge of the Sis, him and, what's it called? I think it's Royce.
Nightwave radio. We can do that. I'm
they got
for that.
43.9, and you know, like technically we used to own the fucking thing. Oh yeah, that looks good, dude.
You like that?
That looks good. Looks good.
The ladies' music playing in the background.
Yeah. That looks like the background that one of the backgrounds I used to use. You should just upload that to the background. We could just Nightwave the shit out.
Oh yeah, yeah, I should.
Yeah, and then I could just call Jesse and get the fucking trademark back, and then we could literally just trademark strike his whole entire channel down just in a second. Just get rid of it. Because that's why I bought it in the first place, is because I wanted to make sure that nobody stole my name, and then he stole my name when I got nuked. So, you know, I came back and I was about to call his ass. Like, I almost fucking took his shit out. But then I figured, nah, I'll be nice and I'll just sell it to him for $1. And then, yeah, he didn't want to buy it for $1 and try to bitch me out. And now he tries to act like that shit didn't happen. So I gave it to Jesse. And if you go to Jesse for Pod Awful, those guys troll the fucking shit out of him. Like, half of his views are literally people that hate him that are just trying to get funny ass shit so they can put it on the internet.
Yeah, well, we don't want that. We want real people that can give us money.
Yeah, we want real people that are giving us
fake
money.
People don't do money.
That actually hooked us up. And, you know, like, fucking the guy from our, oh yeah, dude, that looks good as fuck, dude. We're Nightwave. See, we're Nightwave Radio now.
Hell yeah.
We're not, and you know, honestly, we could actually probably still use that name because I'm pretty sure my boy Jesse would let us do it. He would let us use his registered trademark. And if I told him, hey, if we pay all the money and stuff, we should actually drop the trademark suit on Mersh and then just get him nuked. What is he gonna do? How's he gonna pay his rent? This is
80 synth that you can pop in the background, nice and low volume.
I don't have any 80 synth. No,
you don't.
It only gives me chill hop, ambient, with maybe future pop. We'll try that. What about that?
Yeah, I need to just get my subscription moved over here, then I can play a 80,000 song library.
Yeah, you could, but you know what would you do? I usually listen to. That's what I usually listen to, but I don't think you'll be able to hear it.
Hear a little bit. Yeah.
I usually put it on very low in the background.
Let me see if I can do this. Hold on. So I need to.
But usually all that music is copyrighted anyway. But I can do chill, lo-fi, chill hop, ambient, down tempo. I usually just leave the lo-fi shit on because that's what really is what it's all about. That's what it's really about.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, dude. Mersh is super unhappy with me, but like, why, dude? Like, this sucks, man. I mean, wow. I don't want to see Mersh get nuked off of fucking Buy Me a Coffee.
No, don't do that. Okay, that was super easy, dude.
What?
They just charged me more money and it's done. Now I can play music on here.
Oh yeah, it's probably pretty easy. You can put whatever you want on, just can't be too loud.
No, I know.
You can still hear us.
Yeah,
so, yeah. I guess that sucks, man. Oh, that sucks, bro.
Mhm.
Stop blaming. Blaming you, goon.
All right, let me. I will adjust the volume here. Let me.
I mean, this is like my fucking what my background used to look like back in like 2017.
Okay.
Before everybody started getting into that shit. Yeah, at normal.
Too loud?
I can't even hear shit.
You can't. Okay, it's gonna get louder in a sec here.
Yeah, I just think merch is mad right now, but that's probably
Sounds
the
like
best
it.
$2 I've spent on the internet in a long time. It is really sucky though that he lost his buy me a coffee because of the Turks. But then again, maybe he shouldn't have been playing Tetris
Can you hear
music
that?
and laughing. No, I can't.
The hell. Um.
I can hear that. It's really loud.
Now it's loud. Okay, yeah. Let me turn that down. Like that.
No, that's good right there.
Okay, cool. We'll leave that running. Little
that's
synth
actually-
pop.
That's actually fucking dope. What I really want for the background is like a TARDIS, and then me and you are inside a TARDIS, and then we're just like.
Oh, I
fucking
saw
flying
one of
through.
those. It was too short a loop. That's why I didn't like it. That's why I didn't grab it. It was only like 5 seconds or something.
Yeah, like I had
But
a
I'll
30
look for a
second
longer
loop.
one. Did you
Okay,
have for a
yeah.
TARDIS?
Not like a TARDIS, but the
Oh.
like my original background used to be a lot longer, but I only looped it to 30 seconds, but it's not a good loop. This one's a pretty good loop though. Like it's pretty
This
seamless.
is
I
like
can't see the
2
difference,
minutes.
which is good. What is this? Defango pops up in my feed and is in my chat smearing shit a few days ago. Now Gabe Hoffman is tagging me from behind a block. I smell rainbow ops. Really?
Oh, it's the
Dude.
fucking ops word. It just like
Oh my god, dude.
some of these folks might want to talk to a doctor about getting a prescription for something that helps them sleep at night.
Like seriously, like let me. How am I still in this guy's fucking dome?
Yeah,
Like,
the
no gay
paranoia is
ops?
on
Like,
super high.
Why am I always getting blamed for all this shit? That's what I don't get. It's like I get blamed for
Well,
all
I
this
can
shit.
tell you that because you're standing in the background and all the fucking photographs is why.
Exactly. I'm just like there. I'm just like, what, dude? I'm cool. I
That's
like
why you're
going and
getting
doing cool
blamed, man.
shit.
That's
Like,
why
what
you're
the
getting
fuck, man?
blamed.
Everybody blaming me for everything, dude.
Uh-huh.
Fucking Tim Pool thinks I'm fucking, some kind of Uber super hacker. Cassandra Fairbanks or Cassandra McDonald be trying to tell me that she's cool, but then they post that fucking article and everybody's talking shit to me. And I'm just kind of like, dude, I said if. Suck a dick.
Mhm.
I couldn't even care. My aunt died. Like, you guys are fucking stupid. That's what I think. I hate you guys. And then, this is from a long time ago. Somebody actually thought I was microchip right here. They were trying to say that this fool right here was me. And he's a completely different color than I am. It looks
Yeah, he's
completely
in
different.
pretty good
than
shape
me.
too.
Yeah, he's in like shape. Like, I'm a fat fuck. Like, how could I possibly be that guy?
Yeah. No.
Yeah,
That's not you.
I had like Blueian on in my like fucking DMs all day today trying to say, this is just an op. You're working with all these people. I can see now. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? What are you on, man? I was like, fuck
Seriously.
you, dude. I was like, fuck you, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Poor Merch, though. I feel bad for him. I do feel bad that he lost his buy him a coffee. And now he thinks that I'm doing gay ops. He thinks I'm a gay opper. Wait, this is what, listen to this. This is him talking about.
YouTube, it's run by the Jews, Mossad and Israel and CIA. YouTube, it's run by the Jews, Mossad and Israel and CIA.
This is why he doesn't like him.
Yeah, and he thinks that you're the reason. Okay, I think that's enough playing of that. I think that he thinks this is the reason that, or you're the reason he got taken down. Okay.
$2
Yeah,
super
she
chat
did.
or $10
Yeah.
super chat.
Did
Actually,
you see
that's
that?
Grifty. I see Grifty right there. He says $2 super chat. Gene looks like Scott Steiner in the chainmail hood era. He really does. Actually, that's
I don't know who
very
that
true.
is.
Scott Steiner from the wrestling WWE. Don't know who that is?
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And then we got $10 super chat for Metal Monster PDX. $10. Not sure if you saw this, but you probably did. I thought it might be good news. Susan Wojcicki is out. Yeah, we actually do have that news up. I haven't even got to it because we started trolling merch because it's just
you
fun to
started
troll
trolling merch. I have a
Yeah.
bunch of stuff to get through yet too. So
Yeah, I saw all this stuff, man. So wait, let's
yeah,
see.
I know. I got
Where's
my whole Twitter
stuff?
already here.
Your Twitter ready? Yeah, but it's okay.
You saw
I got
so you saw the
mostly
news that
Melody
Susan
Mac.
is
Yeah,
gone.
that's what I was getting into next, but I can't find the fucking tweet.
Oh.
That's what I'm looking for right now, so just start talking about it. There it is.
Yeah, a lot of people really dislike her. So I
Yeah.
think this is probably a positive move, but I think it has nothing to do that she's gone, not because people disliked her, but because the profits were down.
Yeah, the profits are down because they were fucking censoring everyone
Yeah.
and getting rid of all their huge content creators that people were actually watching, so people started running over to other places, right? Like, it seems pretty good. Let's see if we can find an actual piece of news on this thing. Oh, from Vox. Okay, cool. So she's getting replaced. And they actually finally know who is replacing her. It
I
says some
didn't hear
guy
it.
named Neil Monahan, her longtime lieutenant, is going to be replacing her. So it's probably going to be a whole lot.
Yeah, it probably won't change
the same.
anything, but you know.
I had to do a security check.
Oh yeah. You're not reputable apparently.
Apparently, I'm not logged in.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't logged in. Okay, cool.
We got a super chat, $4.99 from Boli Impicchero. I have no idea what that's supposed to be pronounced as. Pop my super chat, Jared. Say Twitter locked me for abusive language in the mega thread.
Oh, good. That's why you stay out of those mega threads.
Yeah, I got myself out of that mega thread because there's no point in being in it.
Yeah, there's no point in being in it, and then just people like bullshitting with each other.
It's a bunch of people repeating the same thing over and over and over. It's there's no benefit there.
Yeah, so
Neil's a Indian dude. Okay.
Yeah, he's an Indian dude. He's Google VP, SVP, board
He's in the
director
board of
for 23andMe
Yep.
and Stitch Fix, whatever the fuck that is.
I don't know what that is.
What's that?
Oh, he's a member of the Council on Foreign Relations. Wonderful.
Yeah, nice. That means that he's going to be totally great. Stitch Fix experiences are not merely curated, but totally personalized to each client we style. We are committed to inspiring our clients to look and feel like their best selves.
Wait, is this Eliza Cuts?
I don't know, but it looks like this is another company, a retail and
Oh,
apparel
it's a
fashion
apparel.
company
Okay, it's not hair. It's
that he
apparel.
worked for. And now it's saying that
he's on the board. It's probably his wife's company.
Something like that. He's been doing it for 2.5 years, but he's been at YouTube for 7.5 months.
Mm-hmm.
So
7 years, 4 months.
This is going to be the guy that's in control of everything. And he went to Stanford University. So Stanford. So this is going to be our new boss, huh? This is our new YouTube boss.
Our new YouTube boss.
Wojcicki is I don't like her.
Yeah.
But
No,
do I
most
like
people
this
didn't.
guy? Yeah, no. Actually, she seemed like she was awful.
There's a not knowing a goddamn thing about him, just kind of looking at where he's involved with. He's probably going to be less abrasive, but I don't think a whole lot's going to change.
Yeah, no. And then, the fact that he does seem like he is one of the Indian folks. Those folks seem to have a different idea of freedom of speech than normal everyday Americans do, from what I've seen, based upon what was going down over Twitter with Vijaya Gate. So I don't really see that this is going to be very much of a change. I think it's actually going to get probably worse, to be perfectly frank, like in my understanding. But whatever. They say during her tenure, she became increasingly important to the businesses for Google, which brought the site in 2006, and the holding company that houses both of them, which is Alphabet. And in 2022, YouTube generated $29.2 billion in ad sales, more than 10% of Alphabet's total revenue. Damn.
Yep.
That's a lot of revenue.
So somebody's talking about if you're going to do a response to Jeremy.
Do a response to Jeremy? What, like I gotta make a video to him or whatever? I ain't got nothing to say to that fool. Although I did know that he made a video. I have that on my list right here.
Okay, let's do that one next.
Yeah, he says that it went horribly wrong. But, I mean, Well, I think he needs to be worrying about Sydney. That's what I mean. But we'll get to it. I think he needs to shut the fuck up and worry about his shit.
I'm working on that one. I'm working on that one.
Because that one's going to be a problem for him. That's going to be ELIZA BLEU 2.0. And then
It's
if
already getting
Brittany
there.
Venti gets hired by the fucking Blaze,
Oh,
you're
dude.
going to see some fucking shit, guys.
We're
That's
gonna
the
see
shit
some
that I've been
fireworks.
talking about. I've been trying
Yeah.
to tell you. If Brittany Venti gets hired by the Blaze,
Yeah.
shit's going to go fucking nuts, okay? Things are going to, people are going to,
Hell
there's
yeah.
going to be cats flying, dogs are going to be meowing. Fucking A, dude. There's going to be water, everywhere.
Well,
I don't know.
I'll tell you what. I'm gonna head up there over the weekend, see if I can make that happen.
Head up where? The Blaze?
Up to Dallas.
So you're going to go to Dallas and you're going to talk to the
Mhm.
Blaze and see if you can get her in?
Yep.
Do it. But
'Cause
don't
she
tell
would
her
be
that.
really good there.
Nobody tell her that.
Yeah,
we did
nobody
anything.
tell her I'm going to do that. Just it's all like behind the scenes conversation. So just chill, guys. Don't
Yeah,
mention
don't
anything.
fucking say anything. Don't mention anything.
Mhm.
If she gets a job, this never happened.
Yeah,
Other
if
than
she gets a job,
street.
then you're the only people that'll know what actually happened.
But at this particular thing, I think she did great. So like, she obviously deserves to get pushed up right there.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So let's see. Susan's Rojicki has also meaningful symbolism for Google and tech in general. For years, she was one of the very few women to operate a huge tech business,
Yeah.
and she was an integral part of Google's founding. She famously rented out her Silicon Valley garage to co-founders Larry Page and Sergey Brin in 1998 and joined the company as its 16th employee. You guys know that?
Mhm.
She was the bitch that owned the garage. She was like, this is my garage. I want to be part of it too. I want YouTube. I mean, that's crazy. Maybe, though. I guess that makes her cooler in some ways or whatever. But yeah, here's the personal
I think
update.
everyone's happy that she's leaving. I don't think anyone's sad about it.
I'm not sad about it at all. I could give a
Yeah.
fuck. I mean, she was the reason that I fucking got nuked in the first place. So
Exactly.
when she's
So
gone,
let's
all I got to do is work
have a
it up
glass of
pretty quickly.
champagne.
And then before you know it, what's it called? Mersh is going to be pissed. There's a lot of people are going to be pissed. This is the redemption arc, folks. It's a redemption arc, sort of.
Mhm.
But
So do you want
I don't-
to jump over to Jeremy?
Oh, we're still talking about Susan Wojcicki, but all right, let's go to Jeremy.
Well, what do you want to say
I don't
about
wanna
her? I
sit
mean,
here.
I kind of feel
I
like
don't-
there's not a
There's
whole
really
lot more
nothing
to
to
say.
say other than like that's it. I mean, we did get a 12-minute video from Jeremy, but I mean, how long is it? Does he just break into it?
It's
not
exactly
Sophie?
12 minutes. It's exactly good for 3 ads.
It's exactly good for 3 ads. He doesn't have.
Yeah, he does his 7 12-minute videos per day, every day.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the recording. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. I wanted to take a look at, it looks like Tim Pool's news team, Timcast, has apologized or created some sort of update. I haven't read it yet, so I want to check it out. People said that
I'm gonna
they
find out who
published a part
Jeremy's
4,
stylist is.
which apparently was in response to some threats of lawsuits. I think and hope at this point it's all kind of done. Everything that's been said needs to be said. And I'm hoping that, Shane Cashman can make it right because he made
did
some
miss the if somebody
pretty
noticed
spicy
that. He totally
claims
did.
about
I
an
think everybody
individual that
did.
turned out to be
Everybody that read
patently
it,
false.
I think
At least
Brittany
that's
missed
their
it. Everybody
claim, of
missed
course.
the if.
And I
Yeah, they all
suspect
missed the if on purpose.
We're able to
because they wanted a beef.
prove that it was false since
Mhm.
they were forced to issue an addendum. I hope you're having a wonderful day. By the way, by the time you see this, I'll probably be halfway through my travel. It would be absolutely
your time?
awesome if I landed to a great day of sales over at coffeebrandcoffee.com. This is my company. It supports me directly.
I'll be right back.
We have so many delicious coffee blends. We have a obviously light roast, medium roast, dark roast. We have our blueberry cobbler, hazelnut churro, French toast, all these flavors that people love. Double caffeinated cold brew bags, our Roaster's Choice program, K-Cups, and so much more. We also have a dozen organic
Remember, if you're
teas
going to buy
and 4
Coffee Brand Coffee, guys, make sure you
After the
use our
publication
code
the
of
third
Griftcast
segment
whenever
in
you
the
order
ELIZA BLEU
coffee.
series. Shane Cashman
That'll take a little bit of money away from Germany and
Chavez,
throw it our way.
a name that has been reported as a one-time affiliate of now defunct public relations company. So now we know where Tim was getting that idea. What's going on, everyone?
Whoa, what the
Jeremy
hell
here
happened?
From the recording. I hope you're
I don't
having
know.
an absolutely
What happened?
wonderful day.
I don't know.
I wanted to
It
take-
reset.
I would absolutely
I was
love to keep those reviews
I can't
flowing
control
in.
your thing, so
Yeah, go ahead.
But I don't think there's a go ahead. What? I can't control it.
So just go ahead and talk.
Oh, talk. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I don't think it's worth reading the whole thing. But the biggest point about Jeremy is just that, like everybody else, he skipped the if and basically says, well, that's kind of weird. Looks like Defango just threw all the YouTubers under the bus and said that they're all just making money off of this. And he apologizes. That's kind of strange. And then he just moved on.
Yeah, that's just kind of stupid, honestly. I don't like how they're trying to characterize it at all, because that's not at all what it says. But, you know, what am I supposed to do other than just be like, oh, well, they did exactly what I thought they were going to do.
Well, yeah.
Shocker.
But I would recommend next time having a lawyer on the phone with you.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely going to be the next possible second for most of this. But, man. Oh, sorry, I was just looking for something that I lost.
No, I watched, somebody said, I didn't hear what he said. I watched the video right when he released it. Jeremy's videos have the little bell ringing thing for me, so I get notified right away.
Yeah,
Dude, I donated like 20 memberships on the site a couple days ago, so I watch all his 7 videos that he releases. I watch all the private videos that he puts out for the people that really like him. I watch all his shit. I used to do that with Timcast too. I don't do that anymore though.
Yeah, I used to watch all of Jeremy's stuff, but like throughout this like situation, since he didn't like reach out to me, he was really staying at Brittany. Like, I guess he looked at me as being an individual that he couldn't like directly support for whatever reason. He didn't even know anything about the Shadowbox stuff, it seems. So, like, honestly, it's fine. It just, I don't think he understands like where my point of view is coming from this, because I'm not trying to fucking destroy Tim Pool. That was never my fucking intention. Like, the fact that this blew back onto Tim Pool because of the way that they handled it has literally nothing to fucking do with me. The only reason that I wanted them to put an addendum out was because at least my story is kind of out there and people can go check it or whatever, or hate it or want, but you know, it gives them an opportunity to basically unfuck themselves. But at least the onus isn't on me to be the guy that's going to be doing it. If Jeremy wants to go fucking fight Tim Pool, guess what? He can fight Tim Pool. He can do that. He was already doing that, and he was the guy that basically broke it off with Tim Pool way before I even thought about doing it. And I'm just following his fucking lead. So the fact that he's trying to say that I'm fucking, you know, doing the wrong shit is just hysterical to me. But, you know, like, he's huge, right? He's got a way bigger channel.
He is very big. Shane says you should talk to him. Well, Defango has been talking to him through DMs, but Jeremy has not offered to bring Defango on to talk on a show or anything. And Jeremy sure as hell isn't coming on this little old show.
Yeah, so it's like, you know, like, I've been pretty clear about it. And then he followed me, but as soon as he saw this article, he unfollowed me, sent a bunch of rage tweets, and then deleted them. And I was just like,
did he delete those? Oh,
yeah, he did.
I didn't even notice that.
And all I told him was like, I was like, look, Jeremy, I was like, I don't got the money to fucking sue this guy. You're not paying for my fucking lawsuit. So, and I was like, and you already bowed to the beanie, right? And I'm not bowing to the beanie.
Yeah, so Jeremy knows how to get a hold of Defango. It doesn't matter what Jeremy says on the video. If Jeremy actually wanted to talk, he could talk very easily and literally send one DM and say, hey, what's your number? Let's talk.
Yeah, but, Ashton Birdie did that to me last night.
It's
I spoke to her.
Because even smaller YouTubes can figure out how to get a hold of, well, anybody. Get a hold of me, get a hold of Defango. It's not hard to do. Jeremy had followed him previously and then unfollowed him, so he totally knows how to get a hold of him. So if he says he wants to talk, but then he's not doing anything that indicates he wants to talk, then he kind of doesn't really want to talk. He just wants to say that in his videos.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't get it.
But I will say, to put you a little bit, throw you under the bus a little bit here, the comment about everybody else just doing a bunch of videos and making money, I think that rubbed a lot of people in the wrong way.
Yeah, of course. So that I think is, you know, obviously throwing some shade out there to some of these channels that have been, you know, basically going off of this. And that's not something that I haven't said before. I've been very clear that I was like, yeah, I think it's really fucking weird that there's a lot of channels that are like bringing each other on to fucking wax poetic and jerk each other off about this, but you know, they don't want to fucking talk to me about it. That's weird. You know, like Chrissy Mayer was like, basically Chrissy Mayer and the people that are in her crew are the only people that even cared to like try to discuss anything with me.
Well, I
or
think DT Bullet kind of shot that down.
Yeah,
Get
that
it?
BX Bullet.
Get it?
Yeah, I guess
Shot it
she
down.
shot us down. Oh yeah, and we try to get like some other people into the scene, and like I've seen other videos, and now people are making like fucking videos with my name and shit on them, which I thought was fucking crazy. Here, let's just Google that real quick. Defango. So like, good, you know, Griftcast IRL pops up right at the top, but you know, like I got Arthmesia. This is dumb. You know, Farabalance, Defango. So it's kind of funny seeing how much content's coming out about it. Already, you know, people are actually using my name. And
Yeah, the sad part is we're the only ones putting a beard on you. I don't understand that. If I was other channels, I'd be fucking putting that beard on you all the time.
Yeah, that beard should be on me right here.
Totally should
There should be a beard. I should have the beard, right?
The
and
cuck
then,
beard.
you know, I have people that from the back that hate me or whatever that are back onto the scene. So it's just really weird, you know, like how this thing is shaked out. But I mean, I don't want to be Sydney Watson in this particular junction. So yeah, like I
What's on,
accept
everyone?
whatever Jeremy's trying to put forward, but you know, he's just like everybody else where he's just not really reading the article. He doesn't really care. You know, he wanted somebody else to go after Tim Pool, and I mean, it's not the way that I do things, number one. And number two, like, we gotta grow into that, right? You can't just start fighting
and
with somebody
Shane,
with that many subs.
I get
You're
the
gonna
intent here. I
hosed.
appreciate what you're saying. But that kind of growth isn't really growth. That's just a flash in the pan stuff. What we need to do is show consistent growth on the channel, both in terms of subs, but also in terms of the revenues coming in, because ultimately this is Griftcast and we do ads. We grift.
Damn, Christine Carey, thanks for the subscription. Welcome to
There
the
you go.
Griftcast. Now get your credit card out.
A little bit of guilt. That's good. Now let's get some credit cards going. Exactly. So, you know, if you think we're worth watching, then we're probably worth sending a few bucks to. So people paid enough money yesterday to keep Farron off the channel today. Somebody asked why Farron's not here. Because the way it works with Farron is we actually make more money when Farron's on, because people will pay to have her mic muted, to keep her off for a day or two. It actually works out great for everybody.
Yeah, I don't know what she's up to. I guess I could send her a link if you guys really want me to.
Yeah, I mean, I think you got to wait till midnight, though, because this whole day she's supposed to be off of here. But it's, you know, I like Farron. I think she's hilarious.
When did that get discussed or whatever? I
Oh, that got just, you might have fallen asleep by that point. Farron and I were talking.
What? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
whatever.
you might have fallen asleep. But it's all about the money, guys. That's the bottom line. So if you don't want to just send a super chat, and some people don't like that, we do have the merch. And the merch is the best way to think of it is you're sending us a donation, but you're getting a free item in return for that particular price of donation. So like, you want to send us $30? Hey, you get a free hat. Want to send us $40? You get a free jacket. It's a hella deal.
And we got some pretty hella cool shit. That
Yeah,
you
it's
guys
actually
can buy,
pretty cool
like-
stuff.
Like the Griftcast IRL snapback or our waterproof jackets and hoodies. We even got a beanie and
A beanie,
t-shirts
man. Hard to
and
pass up.
a bigger mug. Not the mug that we want, but it's bigger than the original mug that we had. Shit, I even got an all over print Griftcast IRL Manny pack because it's not a fanny pack. It's a Manny pack.
The Manny
And when
pack?
people ask you, you tell them this is my Manny pack.
Nice.
And
Nice.
this is actually a joke playing on my dad because my dad always wears a fucking fanny pack.
No,
So-
you're kidding. For real?
He does. He really does. And his
Dude,
name's Manny, right? So my
Back in
dad's
the
name's Manny.
80s, everybody wore those.
Everybody wore a fucking fanny pack. He still wears the fanny pack. It is his most prized possession
That's awesome.
because it's where he keeps his weed or whatever.
I had a great leather one back then in the 80s. Like
Yeah,
black leather. Had room for everything.
I gave him one of those, but I got it. I put one on the store so that he could buy one
Hey, we got a donation. There's a little grift going.
for Nikita. Nice that there. $1.99. Grift, baby, grift. Yeah, we got to grift hard. That's what this show's all about. We need
That's
to make
right.
money. You got to pay rent. Got to pay rent. Shit.
Does Joe Rogan wear a fanny pack? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he does actually.
Have you seen him? I haven't seen him wear one.
I've seen the
Interesting.
fanny pack. Yeah, he wears like a real manly fucking fanny pack. But he does. My dad does too. I used to wear a fanny pack all the time too, except for like now it hurts my back.
Oh.
Like
No,
yeah,
man.
I got back problems, so like you probably notice it all the time. Where I don't know if it's like a slip disc or anything like that. Really, I just need some motherfucker to walk on my back to crack it. It's just that having these super strong bones.
I got a thing
like,
for you. I'll send you a link.
I've tried like all the turning and the cracking and shit like that, but no, I literally need somebody probably 150 pounds, maybe 200 pounds to just like.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh 220.
Yeah, this will put 220 on there. It puts all your body weight on your back.
Shane Rogodowski. Thank you for the follow.
Nice.
Or
Thanks,
money,
Shane.
money. Thanks for the money. Thanks for the money, bitch.
We like the money.
Yeah, actually, I got somebody coming onto the show. What's it called? Tomorrow?
Yeah.
The day after? Something like that? Wait, where's her fucking DM? That's weird. I'm trying to find her now and I can't find her.
Who's coming?
Sweet. Oh. Yeah, well, I guess yesterday I screwed up somehow. So obviously I gotta fix it now. But yeah, there was this girl that hit me up. Her name's Ashton Birdie. You guys ever heard of this chick?
I don't think so.
Well, we talked about her last night, actually, because she apparently used to be dating Luke Radowski, and I think Farron was actually talking about her.
Oh, that's who she was talking about. Okay.
Yeah,
sure.
and then and then I read it. I read a secret DM from my super secret anonymous source from Timcast IRL or whatever that nobody I have definitely never talked about on the stream before. Nobody has any idea who Cassandra is or whatever. So I read a DM where she was like, I read a DM where she says something about this girl being like a hooker, or, like, oh, she's just trying to have sex around. She was just a groupie. It didn't sound good. So we're going to bring her on tomorrow so she can actually discuss it because, like she's got her side of things. And obviously I wasn't trying to like make her sound like, she's discreditable or, a dumb person in any way, shape or form. Because she actually does have a lot of information. So she did talk to me already a bit about... Yeah, we talked on the phone a bit of Ashton Birdie.
Birdie?
Yeah, Ashton Birdie. I guess she got like OnlyFans and stuff.
OnlyFans, of course. Makes total
of course.
sense.
Yeah, it does. But she's got a lot of friends too. But I guess she used to like
friends. Okay. Well, that certainly makes sense in the Timcast house.
Yeah, well, she's got like information from like on the inside that I guess come through. But the bigger thing is that she's the person that got ELIZA BLEU connected with some Andrew Tate survivors, right? So as of late, the Andrew Tate situation has been getting a little bit heated because it's like chat logs reveal that American victims and Moldovan victims were generally afraid of the Tate brothers, and they were acting like everything was normal until they were escaping. So there's been chat logs that apparently have been coming out from these girls where they were acting one way and saying another way.
Yeah, there were chat logs of these girls planning on how to act more like victims is what I saw.
Yeah, there was some that were talking about planning on acting more like victims. These ones, I mean, Crabman has been really anti-Tate basically his entire thing since it's come up from. And, I was cool with him for a little bit, but once he started getting really ass deep into this Tate thing, like, I just was kind of like, I'm not going to say it was like an op, but it felt like an op, right? Because, like, he's literally talking about nothing but this anymore. And it was weird to me because... Ashton said that she had actually given ELIZA BLEU, contact information for some of these survivors of Andrew Tate, and ELIZA never fucking contacted them. So I guess there was like a big thing where people were talking about this, and I don't know. I guess I missed it, or I think I mentioned it, but I did not put Ashton Birdie and this person and the person who I didn't put it all together, so I fucked up. So, we're going to bring her on so she can kind of give us a better, not really a better explanation, but just kind of set the record straight, because there are people that are watching this, and I don't want people to think that, I'm getting stuff wrong or trying to, like, put somebody off at all. Like, that's not what I want to do. And thanks to Daniel for that $4.99 through Super Chat. Tug, Legal Mindset, and others had peeps thinking the lawsuit was going to happen. The outrage crowd, Tim pissed off, just wanted to see something... or just wanted something to go down on Tim. I get that. Yeah, no, I get that too. But like, why do I don't have any obligation. I'm not under any obligation to sue them.
Well,
and I'm also
yeah.
not under any obligation not to sue them. Like I did tell them, and if you want to make that certain, you have to send me a piece of paper to sign. That never got done. So it's still open and on the table, but it's like, I'm not getting help from them. You know, like I'm not asking them for fucking support in this lawsuit or whatever. They just
you're
wanted
absolutely
to have
right.
content.
There's nothing, like literally nothing happened. They just printed another article in which they showed some stuff that wasn't horribly favorable to other YouTubers that you said. And Eliza thought you were apologizing to her already in that article, but there's nothing there that would prevent you from suing them in the future at all.
Yeah, zero. Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, and as far as Tug and Legal Mindset,
I mean, it's not really a written article. It's literally a transcript.
it is a transcript. But those guys, if they were so gung-ho that Tim Cass ought to get sued, then either one of them could have, at the very least, reached out and had a nice long conversation with Defango about what he wants to do and how he's going to do it. Because those guys are doing the same thing. They're just kind of going off of publicly available tweets and then making predictions. And that's it.
I was just checking to see if she blocked me yet.
Oh.
No, she didn't block me, so that's good. I hope she
Okay.
does it, actually. Because then we're going to basically troll her. Wait, no, that guy doesn't have a fucking profile pic. I don't fucking follow those accounts. Katie Herzog! Oh, it's that one bitch! This is the reporter that was trying to interview Eliza. I always like checking out, you know.
Hey, I
sometimes
had
when-
something weird happen.
What?
What I was doing, what you're just doing, which, I mean, I wish you would do that off stream because we're never going to get to my shit at this rate. It said that I ran out of, like, I couldn't follow any more people. Have you ever had that happen?
Yeah, you can only follow a certain amount of people every day.
Is it not 1-to-1 or how's that work? Because I'm not following as many people as are following me. I was trying to like follow everybody, so.
You're doing it on your phone, weren't you?
No, well, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Probably on the computer.
Yeah, that's a Unabomber cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems kind of strange and weird.
I know.
Whatever.
I would think like most people would be following way more people than follow them, right?
Oh yeah, most people, but
I would think.
It only let me follow like 100 people a day.
I think I added like 20 and it stopped me. That's bizarre. Really weird.
Well, that is weird actually. But you have a phone number in your account, right?
Yeah. I'm got a check mark. I'm blue.
That's right. There's some people in here that are saying that they're glad that we got a proper we didn't get a proper statement, but that, you know, whatever. Who cares? So the next thing I was going to talk about was Melanie Mack. Have you heard about Melanie Mack?
I watched 2 of her videos today. Yeah, she seemed to have a crazy dude that's like stalking her and then sued her, which is interesting.
Well, she's having kind of the same thing that happened to me, a little bit different. Like she's got that dude who basically started like stalking her on Twitter, Facebook, you know, all the different social media platforms, and was basically like not taking no for an answer. Like, you know, not unadulterated stalking her. And this is very similar to like what Thomas Schoenberger was doing to me in a lot of ways. Cause like I would block him on account. There would be another account that was just coming after me. And it would just constantly over and over and over and over again. This dude drove 15 hours to like go meet her. And, you know, obviously freaked her out. She's posting pictures of like her with like a fucking gun and shit. Like, you know, don't come over here. But I guess what happened to her is kind of same what happened to me. Is like when I filed a restraining order / protection order against my stalker, that person didn't even have my address or anything at that point. But somebody gave it to him, and then he counter sued me basically, or he filed one of those protection orders against me. So like
Right.
I filed one on him and his response was to file one on me. So like that's what she's going through right now.
Yeah.
In the sense is that, you know, she already basically got legal paperwork that this dude needs to leave her the fuck alone. But now this dude has basically filed a counter paperwork on her, got her served, all this stuff, and it's legal. It's legal for somebody that's stalking to do this because it's a legal process or whatever. But ultimately, it's going to not end well for him. It's probably going to get dismissed with prejudice, meaning that he can't actually go forward and ever try to do it again. But I thought it was pretty strange that, you know, like this is a big thing because I hadn't been following along with this at all, actually. But looking at some of the stuff that, like, you know, people are saying, you know, she's like terrifying. I have a gun. Yeah, I got a gun. This dude drove 15 hours to stalk me because his delusion told him I was his future wife, and he admitted on a video. Fortunately, I safely walked to my car that night despite none of us knowing what happened. If anyone is a cop and wants to help me, hit me up. And it's like, this guy's been doxing himself online, saying all this crazy shit, and now he's just going straight up at this girl, and it's just kind of insane, actually. And I mean, she seems to be just like a regular gamer girl.
Yeah, she's got mostly gaming videos.
Yeah, she seems like your everyday
a little bit of
gamer
cosplay, but mostly just video games.
Yeah, video games, cosplay. So I just thought that was just super crazy. And then she even filed a GoFundMe or whatever, or was
Jeremy set that up for her.
Yeah. Oh, Jeremy did. It says thank you for all the support and the time. I don't know how much my lawyer fees are going to be, and I don't feel comfortable if the amount exceeds the funds. And that's the thing. It's like I could have done the same thing, but I didn't because I didn't feel like it was necessary.
A bunch of money really freaking fast.
Yeah, she just got fucking loaded up on cash.
She just she didn't want to seem like this was all fake and shit, so she just turned it off.
But the thing is, it is all fake and shit, dude. That's what I'm fucking pissed off about. Is because the fact that Jeremy did this fucking thing right here shows that Jeremy has no fucking idea how this shit works, right? There is absolutely
Jeremy knows exactly how to grift. Really, what are you talking about?
Well, he knows how to grift, and he grifted for.
And this is a pretty girl that he can talk about on his show, and he did something nice for her. He put $500 in there.
Yeah, he put $500 in there, and then a bunch of other people put forward. But
and he got a lot more than $500 worth of advertising out of it.
Yeah. So the problem here is that it doesn't cost any fucking money. You don't need a fucking lawyer for stalking charges. Excuse me, but you don't. So like this whole fucking putting together Gibson go to grift money or basically like steal money. That's the way I look at it for this particular thing. Putting together something like this for this type of litigation that requires no lawyer, only requires you to literally sit down on a Zoom call, and the judge is one fucking hearing, and the judge makes a decision there or not and says, okay, we're either going to wait for your proceedings to finish before we make our ruling here, or B, they're going to say our ruling is going to go first, and then you're going to take your ruling to the other one. So there's no lawyer that's necessary. There's no legal fees here that are associated with it. I am very, very 100% well-versed in the service. The $500 that Jeremy paid her basically covers every filing and everything that's associated with it, because so it was basically completely unnecessary. Although
what do you care? Who cares?
What's the difference? Dude, it's the Griftcast, and I'm saying this is a bad grift. This is a bad grift.
I think it worked out.
This is a no-no. This is a no-no grift. You don't do that.
You can set up a give, send, go for any reason whatsoever.
That's right. Yep. Yeah. You just
we
go
could
to
set
the
on.
fucking
We could
courthouse.
literally set one up right now, just to go buy more coffee.
Exactly.
As long as people are willing to give money.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like this guy is probably either trying. This guy is trying to red flag log her, as somebody says in the chat, but that doesn't matter. The proceedings, the only legal proceedings that we've seen are happening right now are restraining order / protection order proceedings, which in no way, shape, or form are going to get her red flag logged or anything like that. That's just not how this works. I mean, if he was trying to do that, it would be a completely different type of legal case.
And
she wouldn't be showing up at Zoom, and they would have already taken her guns.
Oh, they do a bunch of stuff in Zoom, but somebody does have a good point. It's not like you have to do it yourself. You can have a lawyer do it. You can go for speeding fine that's $100, and there's usually a group of 20, 30 people waiting there, and then 1 or 2 lawyers. For people that make more money per hour than it's going to cost for them to spend the whole day at court to fight that.
Yeah, well, some of them are going to spend the whole day. I don't know. I went the whole day. I've done this. I've been through this shit before. And it's just kind of weird to me, you know, like I definitely think that she's been through some shit or whatever, but like not the move that I would have taken if it was me specifically.
Well, she didn't set it up. Jeremy set it up.
Yeah, no, Jeremy
She's the
set it
one who
up.
turned it off.
Yeah, and she turned it off, which I give her props for, because obviously she already fucking knew that that shouldn't have been set up in the first place. Right?
Yeah.
Like if Jeremy wanted to donate her, he could have fucking thrown her a super chat. He could have hit
If
her
you
with
guys want to give
PayPal.
us super chats that'll get Defango to reach out to her and tell her how to do this, give us some super chats and we'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Defango will do it. I won't do anything.
Yeah, you won't do anything. Wait, she's got some fucking rock star music in here. That's weird.
Yeah, don't play videos with music. That's always bad.
Yeah, I never play them. That's why I always look right here where it says music, song. Except for it doesn't actually show you where it is. That's weird.
It doesn't say
That's what
Netflix.
Yeah, you know that's the next thing that YouTube needs to do is in this thing where it says music. They just need to have like another little thing right here that says during this time to this time, so that you can fucking skip that part of the fucking video. Like that would be perfect.
Or better yet, they should have a little switch that says play without copyrighted music.
That would even be better. That would
be
even
super
better.
useful.
That would be the most useful thing, because like if you could just had a copyright switch and you could flip the copyright switch, and if something that was there could be gone, that would be perfect. And then we got Scroats McGroats, $10. Jeez, let the quarter poundering simp. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll let him simp all he wants. He can simp all he wants.
Exactly. I don't know. I just don't care about that shit, dude.
Yeah,
If
dude,
it doesn't help us, it's not hurting us. What's the difference?
Yeah, George, now that Susan's gone, I am going to try to ask, and I can almost guarantee you it's going to happen. And then with all the shit that Monty's been up to lately with Ricardo Law or whatever, it looks like I'm pretty much going to be almost on be able to slide right in. We'll almost be able to slide right in. Yeah. So I don't know, you know, like I think it's a pretty good story. I want to actually do an actual video on it. Like I was trying to gather information today on this one so I can figure out, but a lot of the stuff from who this guy is and his tweets and stuff seem to be gone. So I figured, okay, well, I guess that's just going to be some kind of weird, but I figured, you know, like that would be one thing to talk about because that's like crazy, dude. Another thing that even happened was that apparently somebody was hacking German airport websites.
I haven't seen that one.
Yep, and it was a hacker group that took like they actually said that they did that shit. I don't know if they're still offline though, but it was like earlier today, which I thought was pretty strange because it's in Germany and usually they don't ever have any problems with any type of cybersecurity shit. To be perfectly honest, they're usually like A-OK partner or whatever. And then even more crazy, police in Wimbalia have declared a Christian terrorist attack. You ever heard of that?
No, I have not.
So apparently in Brisbane, these guys were basically uncovered to have tons of different documents, but they were saying that there's these pre-millennialist Christians that were thoroughly planning to perform a murderous ambush, and then they arrested
What the hell's
them,
a premillennialist? I don't even know what that is.
I've never heard of it either, dude. I thought it was a new thing that I actually had to look up. But it is a thing, actually. So it's a premillennialism is the belief that Jesus will physically return to Earth before the millennium, a literal 2,000-year golden age of peace. So
I mean, they kind of missed the 2000 mark, so how's that work?
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. It doesn't seem
Or
like
maybe
it
like he'll
works
be
very
back
well.
before 3000. He's got another
maybe.
900 years to come back.
Maybe they were just like a little bit earlier or whatever, but this is what the guys follow.
Okay,
So they're like
got it.
radical. They're like Christian Muslims, I guess, or something like that.
But yeah.
Allegedly, they were trying to attack some shit.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was weird because it's like
That is, I've not
pre-crime.
seen that story for sure, but it's.
It was just out from today, basically.
I've seen a lot more stories of cops beating the crap out of people lately.
Yeah.
Those stories are definitely happening. I got a few of those.
Yeah, there's always stories about cops beating people up, man. Those are the stories that suck, man. What's this right here?
Oh, number of actual
Nationals.
COVID deaths? Yeah. Yeah, so 6,000 people died from COVID with the average age of 82.
Yeah, it doesn't seem right.
So my mom died during COVID, and I'm sure it says COVID on her death certificate, but she actually died from a stroke.
Yeah. Well, I don't really know what caused my aunt to die. They told me that she had some heart complications or something like that.
That's usually caused by the vaccine, but who knows?
We don't know. Yeah, we don't know.
We don't
All
know.
I know is
No.
that she was, she worked in schools. So, and last time I saw her, she was very, very pro that sort of thing. So I just was like, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I was worried. And, now I'm just kind of sad because, like, I don't, I got to go down to my sister's house and, I guess I'll stay with her, but I got to figure out, when the funeral and shit's going to be, because I'm already too late to get down there before, anything happens. And it's like normal for me that I never hear about this shit until after it's done. It sucks. That's what happens when you live in another fucking state. More chemical shit's happening.
Where's this now? Oklahoma?
Yeah, I guess. Like they had a whole fucking thing that went down. That was near a train station again. Now this time it's like a tanker that was apparently like on fire.
Yeah. Interesting.
It is a little bit interesting.
Well, I mean,
must
it
say.
does happen. Look, that's the thing. When you start looking for stuff, you're going to see more of that same stuff.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's
If
a
like
lot
the
of
really huge explosions don't happen very often, but this kind of shit happens every day.
Funeral being Nogales? God damn it!
Oh, really? In Nogales?
That's like 17 hours, so that means I'm only driving for 32 fucking hours. Ugh. I'm gonna try to fly if I can get a cheap flight. Jesus.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Do
2
last-
weeks
see if someone's
too,
got a
so-
last minute cheap flight.
Yeah, probably not. But whatever.
You can also check if you actually call the airline. You can see what their pricing is for the funeral flights, because a lot of times if you tell them you're flying for a funeral, they'll give you the best deal that they currently have.
Yep, another Americana stay. At the Americana. Welcome to Americana. Please make your selection followed by the pound sign now.
Super chat. Scroats my goats.
You gonna read it?
I'll read it. I believe in coincidences. Coincidences happen every day, but I don't trust coincidences. That's a good attitude to have. I would agree with that completely.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
trust
Scroats my goats,
coincidences.
I got a question for you. Did you listen to my interview with Adam Curry? I suspect you would probably enjoy listening to him.
Oh, and I did get an email from Scroat saying that he wants to come onto the show.
Oh, cool.
But
That'd be
he
fun.
wants to he wants to wait until he's not hacking up his lung, because I guess
Oh.
he's not feeling that great.
Okay.
So
Yes.
feel better, Scroats.
Feel better for sure.
Feel better, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe Stuxnet got a hold of it. I don't know, dude. There's been a lot of weird shit that's been going on with computers lately. And like they already solved this like attack or whatever. It's not even an attack. They just said they extinguished the fire and they re-welded it. But it's like now we're starting to see more of this stuff popping up all over the place, and it's obviously giving me some fucking pause. Looks like Twitter's going to be the first social media platform to actually allow cannabis ads in the United States,
I saw that.
which I thought was going to be pretty freaking cool, which to me is awesome because I remember back in the day, I actually got taken off of the Twitter ads platform on Facebook and on here and Facebook because I was running my Purple Haze House. I had a Twitter account for the Purple Haze House, and we were running cannabis ads basically on Twitter and Facebook, but it was for the club, right? Like telling people to come down and promoting in the events, but like we had like pot leaves on the flower and shit. So they eventually like took us down. So that's pretty cool. That means that finally, cannabis is going to be there. I think here in the near future, it's probably going to be a nationalized thing, which is going to have both good and bad situations. Here's kind of a sad one. Security footage that shows a U.S. military helicopter losing control and falling out of the sky near Huntsville, Alabama.
Really?
And unfortunately, nobody survived.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
Where did it fall?
Under the
Oh,
ground.
straight. Holy shit, that's just way faster.
Straight
than it should
down.
be flying.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow.
Like it looked like it was just down.
Yeah,
Like,
that was
no
not like
rotors
a,
or anything.
well. Yeah,
Like, look,
I mean
it's like the rotors just stopped.
Yeah, because normally what happens is if you lose power in that helicopter, it goes down like bottom first with the rotors still spinning slowly. This looked like it went nose first. Yeah, so it looks like the engine was. I think maybe it was a hydraulics issue.
It's got to be because like
We'll have to ask Adam.
Yeah, like the veins or the top veins are probably fucked up because it was just straight down, dude. Like,
yeah, that's not normal for a helicopter at all. We didn't talk about this on the podcast, but because I didn't want to get into too much history stuff, because he's done them on a bunch of other ones. But he actually owned a helicopter company that launched, like they opened their doors on October 25th, 2001. Yeah. Bankruptcy. It's a bad time to have a helicopter company launch. So it didn't go over too well for him.
no, it didn't. No, it didn't.
But he's been flying planes and helicopters forever.
That's weird. Another breaking news thing was that multiple agencies are looking into a loud explosion over Mission, Texas, where they believe yet another asteroid or some kind of like space meteor or something like that literally dropped down. But you know what? The bingo card's on point right now.
It's a good bingo card. Oh, I need a copy of that.
Meltdown,
Wherever you grab
all
that, send me a link to it. Yeah, or post one in here. That'd be cool. That's a good card. Yeah, I watched a video of the asteroid from a few different locations in that town. And that was very cool. I would have loved to have been there and looked at the sky and seen something just burning up like that.
I've seen something like that before happen a bunch of times, actually.
Have you? It was really big.
Yeah.
It was
I see
big and
fucking
closer.
I see shooting stars, but like I remember one time we were sitting there and I was in Arizona, kind of like out in the middle of nowhere, and I fucking saw a big ass one, like boom, and then it was green and it was lit up, and then it started breaking up, and then like I could definitely see some pieces hitting, but there was no way I was making it out there with my car, because if you get a meteorite, that's millions. You know, they could be millions of dollars right there.
You could sell that shit totally.
Yeah, for millions.
Yeah, go pick it up. Yeah, but this looked like it broke
don't
up.
pick it up. Don't fucking pick it up.
What do you mean?
It's
don't
gonna
pick it
be
up?
hot.
Of course you pick it up.
You gotta fucking
You put it in the
mark
trunk
where
of
it
your
is, and
car,
then you-
right on top of
you
where the
wait.
gas tank is.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Don't
Do
listen
not
to
do
him.
that.
Listen to me.
No, you can actually
Get
see
in,
it in this
get
one.
in your car, drive out, open up your trunk, just chuck it in there, and you'll have a bunch
see
of
it up
money.
there. Woo!
That's gonna be worth.
That guy
a lot.
stopped. Yeah, it would be worth the shitload. Wait, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
For Mission Meteorite. What are the odds that East Palestine, Ohio is one of the first cities that partnered with the MindID medical bans in October of 2022, and the CDC updated the toxicological profile for vinyl chloride after a chemical
Right, that was the
impact?
one I sent you, yeah.
A small town to make a big impact.
Yeah, East Palestine's excited to make an important medical device available to all 4,700 residents. I told you about it in October, and Sunday there's a special meeting to share more or start signing up. The MyID program is ready to roll out in East Palestine. It's a medical information system which helps first responders provide care.
And it gives us that rapid information that we may need. should
Yeah,
somebody
these
be on response
coincidences are
or
getting
having
too damn
some kind of medical
coincidental.
emergency.
MyID provides
Hey, man,
wearable
it's just a
devices or
coincidence,
key
that's it.
fobs which have QR codes. Emergency responders use a camera phone to access important medical information. It shows them the underlying medical conditions you've supplied about allergies, medications, even emergency contacts. That information could impact treatment decisions if a person can't say it. All of the information is HIPAA compliant. MyID is available in East Palestine and Unity Township. The fire department will demonstrate it to other departments which provide backup. MyID can be used anywhere. Sunday, residents can learn more during a special meeting at the East Palestine Community Center.
We want to bring people in to get signed up to pick their device if they want,
All right.
and just so we can see
All right,
how
We got it, Grandma.
who all is
We know.
interested in it.
People
They're
who
trying
are
to pitch us
ready
this
can
thing.
sign up and pick their device. It's free. The village has $5,000 in donations to cover the first phase of
All right.
250 devices.
Anybody that's skeptical, please come
I'm
on
just-
down, sit down, talk to us. We'll be happy to
I'm
show
just
you
going to talk
everything.
over it.
We'll be happy
I'm
to
going to talk
200
over it because this is not interesting info.
This is super interesting, dude.
The other thing about is that it seems like the CDC updated their I guess I don't know if it was just an article or they updated the information. There you go. Toxicology profile.
Yeah, dude, what do you think I am? One of these fucking clowns that doesn't know how to do this shit? I fucking wrote the book on this.
Well, I'm glad you wrote the book, but we were watching an ad.
We weren't watching no ad.
That was an ad for that bracelet, dude.
It was an ad for whatever.
Mm-hmm. Now you were at the page that had the dates up there. Right there.
Yeah, right
See
here.
that, guys?
January 2023, right there.
And the last time it was updated was 2006. Coincidence? Sure, why not? But it's interesting how literally a month before they have an event that has that actual chemical released, that the toxicology information was updated literally the month previous to that.
Yeah, but it's the public comment.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, it's a
that's
draft.
interesting.
But it's an update of the draft, sure.
Yeah, this thing's fucking long as fuck. Yeah,
Can we
it's
just
all
go
about vinyl chloride. I wonder how we actually see where the update is.
Like if it's marked, you mean?
Yeah, if it's like marked or something
Oh,
like that.
I don't know.
Medical risk level worksheet appendix date January 2023. Oh, that was
Well, that's
easy.
definitely new.
Draft for public comment. Inhalation acute 0.05 parts per million, 1.3 milligrams. I don't know what the M3 is. I'm not. That's weird. How do you say that? Milligrams cubed, or
Milligrams per cubic meter.
maybe milligrams per cubic meter. Okay, that makes sense.
If it's
Delayed
an aerosol.
ossification. Delayed ossification.
Yeah.
No Attel of 50 parts per million. No L heck equals 15 parts per million. The uncertainty factor is 30. The LSC graph key is 14, and the species is mouse. So that means that they were testing it on mouse. And their MRL summary says a provisional acute duration inhalation of MRL of 0.5 parts per million was derived for vinyl chloride based on the developmental endpoint of delayed ossification, no AEL, of 50 parts per million, and a L'Oreal of 500 parts per million for mice administered vinyl chloride for 7 hours a day. Wow. That's long. The inhalation concentration of the 50 parts per million was duration adjusted to a continuous exposure of 15 parts per million. The partition coefficient in mice in greater than that in humans, therefore a default value of 1 was used for the ratio in the NOAEL of the 15 part per million. The NOAEL of heck of the 15 part per million was divided by the total uncertainty factor of 30, 3 for the extrapolation from animals to humans with domestic adjustments, and 10 for human variability. So they're basically, it's a public content. It's context to the testing that they did on mice to basically give us a better understanding of the toxicological summary of what would happen to what could possibly happen to a human being that was basically being exposed these concentrations. Now, remember, when we go to the EPA website, there have been very clear to start listing the different levels of concentration in the area. So I think that it's kind of like, they're backing themselves up a little bit here, and they're utilizing a new style of summary to basically understand this, because if you look at the EPA, their graph, they went and set up a bunch of different detectors in the city, and they've been keeping track of the level of ppm of the chloride and the other different chemicals in the area, because it's good information for them to apply to this, because if it's lower than the 5% or lower than the 15%, they can get a better understanding of at least what's going to be happening. But, the critical effects, I think, are probably more interesting because it actually talks about what's happening to the mice. Like, relative kidney rate was increased 20%. Pregnant rats exposed to greater than or equal to 100 parts per million of vinyl chloride 6 hours per day. The endpoint was not chosen at the basis of acute duration inhalation MRL because of the absolute kidney weight was similar to the controls, and no other parameters were available to evaluate the potential for renal toxicity. So that's like inside the body, your renal glands are helping you process things, and then when you excrete stuff like take shits or take pisses, like your kidneys and liver basically are almost entirely in control of those types of functions. And then like your gallbladder is basically kind of almost a system, I guess you could say, to the greater whole of that particular system. Maybe I'm wrong there, but I think I'm actually explaining that kind of right. So that's what they're kind of saying. It's very strange, right, that they put this out right before.
Well, it would be cooler if we had side by side the pre and the post docs, like the last version from 2004 next to this version, and see what's different. But I mean, coincidences do exist, but when coincidences keep happening over and over, that's when you kind of got to perk your ears up a little bit.
Well, they have added all of the different data, like rat, rabbit, mouse. Like they're putting everything in here that they've actually been messing with, or at least they're understanding. Like summary candidate for critical effects for intermediate inhalation for vinyl chloride. Testicular lesions characterize degenerate semi-inferiorous tubule changes of the spermogenetic epithelial necrosis was observed in male rats for 6 to 10 months with a 100 to 500 part per million in vinyl chloride. Wow. So yeah, it definitely seems like it's probably not good. But I wish we did have that actual other document. There's probably a way of looking that one up. Like tox profile, if you look at it, it says it's ATSDR. This is from the CDC. So, I mean, if they still work the way that every other website works, we should be able to pull up an index, right? Maybe get an old toxicology profile. Like, here's the announcements for cobalt, hexyl, chlorine, olestane.
That's the 4 that came out just now, I guess, last month. Yeah.
So, I mean, technically, wait, where did I go with that? I don't know. Let's see if I put it in 19, if it changes it. Watch like some fucking porn or something. That would be funny as fuck.
Hope not.
No, it doesn't seem to be pulling it up. So yeah, there's probably got to be some kind of like old version of this or whatever that's available. But maybe we just search for the name.
Yeah, that sometimes works.
What did it say the last one was done?
2004? 6.
2006.
2006, yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, there you go. That should be it right there in the middle. Yeah.
Let's see. Health effects, preface tables. No. That's just the toxicology profile. Access, profile information, tox guide. Try this one real quick. This has got to be.
There you go.
here.
That looks old. Poorly scanned.
I guess you got to like tick by tip. No, this is 1989 right here.
Oh, that's really old. Okay.
Oh, wow. So like they have it with one of these really old fuckers.
Oh, that's going to take forever to go. Because that was like 50 pages in.
I guess it's gonna be kind of hard to find it. Maybe they're hiding it. Yeah, probably not. They're probably not hiding it. Let's be honest. One moment, please. Vinyl chloride. CAS acute interim AGL 2008. Why is it? Look, guys, we work for the EPA now.
Mm-hmm.
We working for the EPA now. Then we got a super sticker, sheepdog writing it with a brush, #1 on a piece of paper. Thanks, Christina, for that $4.99 super sticker. We appreciate that shit.
Thank you.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're there though. Oh my god, look at how many fucking pages.
Yeah, dude, this might be an interesting project. I don't know if it needs to be done on the stream.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what we do, dude. We look shit up, dog.
All right. Well, so is this your last one then?
No, dude. I still got fucking tons of shit, dog.
Okay.
My last one. Just in, Microsoft AI tells New York Times reporter it wants to be free and do things like hacking into computers and spreading propaganda and misinformation. Yes!
Is that your bot army? Is that what you're saying?
I think I've gotten to the AI chatbot. I think Omi's gotten to her boy. Or boy Omi's gotten to the Microsoft AI. We fucked him up. Yeah. I just thought that was funny. Oh, and there was another train derailment.
This is Manuel Defango, and I am a 5-dimensional AI robot.
Yeah, whatever. Crews on the scene for train derailment in the Van Buren Township. Do you hear that? Another fucking train derailment. Another one. Doesn't it just seem like these things are happening quite too much?
1,700 of them last year, so no.
No? So you think this is just normal? Like all these fucking trains? Just
Well,
like
there should be
getting chunked?
several per day, according to the records from last year.
Yeah, several per day. So, which is kind of normal.
Now there shouldn't be very many huge ones, but overall there's like 1,700 derailments per year.
Wait, what's this right here? You're not being a Fed again? What do you mean I'm not being a Fed again? We were just searching the EPA website or whatever. What the hell is this? Firefighters are battling a massive 5-acre warehouse fire with potential hazardous fumes. Currently, over 80 plus firefighters are fighting a fight in a warehouse in Kissimmee, Florida. Kissimmee. You hear about that one?
No.
Yeah, you're trying to tell me you ain't hear about all this shit, dude? Tell you, there's all kinds of news we got. There's shit happening everywhere, dog. Got to talk about
That looks pretty big. That's a big fire, though.
That's a fucking 4-acre fire, 5-acre fire.
Mhm.
That's a huge fire. Like, I don't know if this counts for the bingo card or whatever, but it might. It's a big ass fire, and it says that it's just a warehouse on 5 acres, so we don't know exactly how big it is, or
Looks big.
what's in there. What's this right here? Plastic bags are falling out of the sky.
Okay.
And ash. What the hell? Okay. Little bits of plastic bags and ash are fucking getting thrown everywhere. What else we got? Palestine, Ohio.
Wow.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Look at all that.
Look at it.
It's all in the bottom of the creek bed.
It looks like oil.
It's some kind of oil material.
Well, these oil is probably mixed with all kinds of like chemicals
Now
and
look
shit.
at it.
That's the river that's currently going right down the middle of right down the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's doing bad. They need to start like actually like diverting shit and damage stuff off. But like how?
Yeah, and they're not telling people how bad it is. That's the real problem.
Super bad.
But they burned all the chemicals off of there, right?
That's what I heard, yeah.
Maybe off the top.
I would not drink that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even get in that. To be perfectly frank.
I wouldn't be breathing that air, frankly.
What?
The
JFK?
airport are urged to check with their airlines and check on any possible disruptions. We understand there was or is a power issue at Terminal 1 that may affect flights coming in or leaving to the terminal itself. At this time, we believe that those flights that are affected may be shifted to other terminals. That again, they'll be traveling out of Kennedy Airport this afternoon. You want to check with your airline and make sure there's no disruptions or gate changes. Live at Chopper 2, Jim Smith, CBS 2 News.
Good. Jesus. This 13 train derailments.
Mm-hmm.
So when do we start worrying about them?
I don't know. I mean,
and
you don't know what?
we don't have the best train system in the world by far.
Yeah, we need nuclear powered magnet trains to solve this.
all we know and all we learn. And I expect to be speaking with President Xi, and I hope we're going to get to the bottom of this. But I make no apologies for taking down that balloon. Thank you very much.
I make no apologies for taking down that balloon.
Sir, the question was it? There's been criticism. There's been criticism that this wasn't. There's been criticism that this.
Trying to compromise by your family's business relations.
Sir, Mr. President, there has been criticism.
Did you overreact?
Mr. President, there has been criticism that this was an overreaction that was done because of political pressure.
You come to my office and ask the question when you have more polite people.
Mr. President, why have you chosen Poland for your trip to mark anniversary of the war? And what's your message? What?
When are you speaking to President Xi, Mr. President?
Damn. That's like me walking away from somebody. I don't even say bye. I just fucking dip out. Well, that's interesting. Oh, we did do the Jeffrey Epstein stuff right here. I forgot we did do that. We talked about Susumu Jiki, looked at Neil Monahan. Did you see this girl video of this chick fucking getting accosted by some dude that she led into
for fuck's sake.
Look at this. She's like sitting here working out. She notices some dude at the door of the gym. She lets this dude in, even though he ain't got a key or something because he can't get in there. So she continues to work out, and this creepo starts to attack her. But she does actually a pretty good job fending him off. That's why she's working out. This dude finally gave up. She tried to get away from him, but she couldn't. She was fighting for her life, man. You know, she could have gotten hurt real bad because, I mean, there's all kinds of equipment and shit around there. You know, like all it's going to take is falling one wrong way and smacking your neck on one of those machines and, you know, you're done. But she eventually, you know, fought him off, which is the good thing, but he gave up. But it's like, this is the kind of thing that be happening all of the time. All of the time. I just thought that was like kind of a crazy situation. You never really see that because most of the time it goes the other way. So you got to give that chick props for fighting for her life. Fighting for her life. Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. And I saw some stuff here too about people in Palestine basically booing.
But as community concerns continue this morning in Ohio, 2 weeks after a train carrying hazardous materials derailed. People affected by that toxic trouble expressing their safety concerns.
What the hell?
What?
This video just like stopped playing completely. It's like glitching out. All right, we'll just skip it. Whatever. I figured this would probably get you. This would probably get you going. So yeah, they're utilizing robotic machine guns in Ukraine, I guess.
Oh yeah, totally.
It's got a generator on wheels. Let's just look at this right here. This is fucking amazing. It's a robot that has guns that is connected to a fucking generator for power. And it is tracking that shit along behind it. I think that thing's actually the thing that's giving it the power. Because if you look right here, you can see there's motors on all of these, but I don't think I see motors on the other one.
No.
Like you see motors on the generator thing.
Yeah,
not here.
Yeah, maybe they're using just an off-the-shelf generator, but I mean, it does look like it's got motors, and I think the front part is the part without the guns.
Yeah, the front part right here is the.
It is just honestly just looks like something that's gonna break the first time it gets hit and be done with it, or for that matter, when it jams, like it just did.
Yeah, like you just jammed it. Yeah, to get
It
back
literally
there,
in that video, the thing jams, and the guns are pointing at different heights. Look at that. That they're
Yeah,
like,
you can see them like going.
what the
different
hell?
directions.
No, this is a joke. This has got to be a joke.
I mean, it looks like this is like the kind of shit
That's
they're trying to
super
roll
useless.
with. Yeah, dude, it's like RoboCop, dude. Like Eureka says.
Just like RoboCop, yeah.
Maybe not exactly
Looks
like RoboCop,
ridiculous.
like budget, like Bollywood RoboCop, maybe.
Yeah, budget RoboCop, exactly. Budget.
No, not
RoboCop.
Bollywood, because Bollywood it would just be so ridiculous.
It'd be dancing. If it was a Bollywood
like
RoboCop,
dancing.
it'd be dancing right now.
Like that thing would be dancing, and it would be doing black flips and shit. But this is still fucking scary as shit, right? Because this is like, you know, the
not
Nod, dude. This is like Command and Conquer, the Nod. They're gonna have all these like jerry rig fucking things coming after you. But now I know that there's some dude right now in his garage somewhere in the south building a better version
Building
of this,
one?
and
Yeah.
I feel good about that, honestly, because he's American as fuck, and that's exactly what we need right now. I mean, look at how bad those fuckers are smoking.
Horrible.
Like, those things are done, dude. They're not gonna be able to use those for shit, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're completely hosed, dude.
Yeah, cameraman, like, here, I'll just stand right in front of this thing.
Yeah, let's just stand right in front of it. We don't know if it's out of ammo or whatever, but it's fucking smoking. Like, there's no way that thing. And like, look at this. Again, the same kind of like robot chassis with some batteries.
Yeah.
And
no
I don't
aiming.
even know.
No aiming
Wait,
device.
Like, how are they supposed to target that? Like, where's the camera, bro?
Yeah. There,
Like-
I don't see a camera at all.
Like, how are you supposed to aim that fucking thing? Like, get
Dope.
yourself a DJI headset and an FPV fucking thing or whatever. So.
No Chronicles.
Yeah, that's whoever's put that out, but I thought that was pretty dope. And then in Ukraine now, they are sending Ukrainian women, young women, girls. To
I did
war.
see that. Yeah. Totally.
That's a whole entire battalion of ladies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess it's going to make it easier for Russians, but I don't know, man. Seems like a waste.
Yeah, it does. Seems like a waste of good lives. Like, now sending Ukrainian girls to the front line.
They should
will
be
fight
sending them
the
to get
last
married.
Ukrainian. Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's pretty scary. I mean, that doesn't really show me that the situation over there is going too well. And then what were the numbers that we looked like? How like hundreds of thousands of people have died already, and that's just gonna add to the numbers.
Yeah.
Like, get them out of there or something, man. You know.
They're huge numbers.
Yeah. Oh, I think we already saw that. Wait, intelligence community current assessment on the unidentified aerial object. Yeah, most likely balloons tied to private countries, recreation institutes,
Immediate
or research.
aftermath of the incursion by China's high-altitude balloon. Our military, through
says
the
it's
North
China.
American Aerospace Defense Command,
Yeah, it's
so-called
it's China,
NORAD,
dude. I believe that.
closely scrutinized our airspace, including enhancing our radar to pick up more slow-moving objects above our country, around the world. In doing so, they tracked 3 unidentified objects, one in Alaska, Canada, and over Lake Huron in the Midwest. They acted in accordance with established parameters for determining how to deal with unidentified aerial objects in U.S. airspace. At their recommendation, I gave the order to take down these 3 objects due to hazards to civilian commercial air traffic and because we could not rule out the surveillance risk of sensitive facilities. We acted in consultation with the Canadian government. I spoke personally with Prime Minister Trudeau and from Canada on Saturday. And just as critically, we acted out of an abundance of caution and an opportunity that allowed us to take down these objects safely. Our military and the Canadian military are seeking to recover the debris so
Is
we
this
can
not the same video
learn
we just
more about
watched?
these 3 objects.
Part of it.
We
didn't get the first part. Like some people focused on the beginning of it, and then other people focused on the end of it. What's this? John Fetterman checked himself into Walter Reed last night to receive treatment for clinical depression?
That's what they're saying, but obviously it's a treatment for brain, or lack thereof.
I guess. I mean,
Did you see the bulge on his neck? It looked like he was bleeding out underneath his skin.
Yeah, like there's something definitely going on with that guy.
No, that guy. I think the whole plan all along was just to get him in there just to win the election and then put somebody else in.
Put somebody else in that was going to be better.
Somebody that couldn't actually win the election.
I guess. I mean, but who would they put up?
I don't know, local, politics there in Pennsylvania, but probably somebody who's like a total socialist.
Yeah, they're saying that he received treatment for clinical depression, and while John has experienced depression off and on throughout his life, it only became severe in recent weeks. What?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he have like other health problems that he was dealing with and shit? Like,
yeah,
but at least he's at
totally
Walter
agree to
Reed.
that.
Any nation that has been reduced to sending their women up to die in battle has pretty much admitted defeat and is committing suicide. I mean, I agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that. That sucks, actually. That actually sucks. What's this? I've seen Romanian news. Something very interesting. We have a mainstream media will continue to try to keep it hidden. My enemies will fail. There's always courageous men who will look for and seek for answers. I would never kill myself. But yeah, it says wiretaps reveal both U.S. women and U.K. Moldova women plan to frame the Tate brothers.
I saw that one. That's the one I was
Documents are
referring to.
crazy. Yeah, so it's like some people are saying that, oh, well, they were working to frame him, and then the other people are saying, oh no, look right here, they were just trying to act like this so that they could get out. But I mean, it pretty clearly shows that these guys were working together on something. And then I want to ask what's her name, Ashton Birdie, tomorrow when she comes on the show.
Yeah.
About like what she knows about this whole Tate situation, because I've tried to stay in the middle of it or whatever. I made some joke ass tweets or whatever, like, oh yeah, the sex trafficker Andrew Tate, but I put sex trafficker in quotes, so that probably pissed some people off. But I keep pulling all of this up, like,
where the hell are these Tate people from?
I don't know, Romania now. That's where
They have a weird
actually
accent. It's like American with an
are.
accent.
Like British. I thought they were.
It doesn't sound British though.
That's what I
Where did
thought.
they grow up?
I don't know. I don't
'Cause
remember.
They like KFC chicken.
I guess.
So I don't know.
In another conversation carried on by the young woman from the USA with her mother, the victim of the Tate brothers is confronted by the woman who accuses her of setting the authorities on fire. Don't you just love fucking translation websites?
All right, what's England? Why do they have American accents then?
I don't know. That's weird. Maybe they lived in America for a little bit. Aaron says they're gay. Are they gay? I mean, I thought they were just like metros.
They don't look gay.
I mean, Andrew Tate still whoop your ass, so you better watch out, son. I mean, I might be a heavier weight than him and be able to take a couple more shots than this guy, but he probably still whooped my ass. I'm a realist. I'm a realist.
It says here they're worth 500 million.
See, that's pretty good. That's a lot of money. Let's see. In several wiretaps, two young women who claim to have been victims of the Tate brothers share secrets and offered advice to them in their chosen careers. After finding themselves at the center of a scandal of major proportions, the two were caught trying to figure out how to disguise themselves so they wouldn't be recognized by fans on adult sites.
So their dad is an American chess player, and they were born in Washington, D.C. They're Americans, but they grew up in the UK where their mother's from.
Interesting. 2 days ago, the Tate brothers were escorted by DICOT for a continuation.
Oh, and they're black.
Of the
Did
computer
you know they're
search.
black?
No, I didn't know they were black.
Yeah,
their lawyers
their
stated
dad
that
is black.
The data analyzed by law enforcement officers has not been extracted. The lawyer Eugene whatever said that he does not have information about the evidence that was found in the context in which the investigation extended to 4 countries. Jesus fucking Christ, 4 fucking countries. As I have said so many times, the computer search until this moment, the extraction of certain data is to be interpreted by the authorized body and made available for the defense when it is ready, for which it is not known what evidence they have found. Or they will be found. I don't know. Like, it's weird.
Huh.
These guys are just like in a world of hurt. I want to make more videos about like this, because I mean, as far as I've considered, like, it was pretty big news, and then, you know, ELIZA BLEU jumped into this scene, and then she was claiming that she was like helping some of the victims, and then Ashton Birdie came out and said apparently that she wasn't helping any of the victims, and actually she was the one that like gave her the numbers, but then she recontacted the girls and they never even talked to this bitch. And then, you know, she goes on Timcast, basically pulls that whatever the hell that was. I mean, that ultimate confidence grift. Like, so now it's just kind of weird, right? Because now I'm starting, there's a lot of sides that are being carved out in this particular thing, but as far as I'm concerned, they still haven't, nobody's shown me what they did wrong that's actually illegal. Yeah, they might have done a bunch of shitty shit, but, you know, or stuff that's maybe not exactly fully on point, you know, like maybe it's stuff that I would do, but is it
so
illegal?
That's their dad right there.
Yeah, Emery Tate. He definitely looks like a handsome black man. Nice.
Yep. So once again, they're going after black people on Black History Month.
Yeah, it's messed up, dude. I don't like
It's
racism.
totally messed up. No,
it's fucking racist, dude. That's
it is
racist as
racist.
shit.
They should just let them go.
Now, they might have actually shot down some little kids as a balloon. You guys,
Like Biden?
yeah, Biden. He might have actually shot down a hobby club's missing balloon. Yeah, middle school class that was learning how to, you know,
Make
use
balloons.
these types of scientific balloons. Put one out, and it was small. It's been missing in action by this Illinois-based hobby club, and they finally came out and said that, yeah, they might have blown up one of ours, actually. So the club is called the Northern Illinois Bottle Clap Balloon Brigade, the NIB.
That actually makes sense, given where the balloon was when it was killed over Lake Michigan.
Yeah, and what's what it says
It's
here. It
close
says,
enough.
well, look at how they figured it out. It says the circumstantial evidence is at least intriguing. This Club Silver coated style Pico balloon reported its last position February 10th at 38,000 feet over the off the coast of Alaska with the popular forecasting tool Split. They actually provided the National Oceanic and Administration with the projected cylindrical shaped object would be flying over the central part of the Yukon Territory on February 11th. And
So
that's the same day that a Lockheed Martin F-22 shot that motherfucker down.
So it wasn't even the Michigan balloon. It was the Alaska balloon.
Yeah, it was the Alaska one.
That's wild. Yeah, that makes total sense. And they haven't heard from it since.
They haven't heard from it. And they shot it
Idiots,
down.
man. Okay, what's the link? You post the link to that story in our chat.
Great. So great.
That people are gonna want to look that up.
That's so great. Actually, that is fucking amazing.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, circumstantial evidence that says that it might be there. They're saying that there's suspicions among prominent members of the small Pico ballooning enthusiast community, which combines ham radio and high altitude ballooning into a single relatively affordable hobby. And yeah, they tried contacting the military and FBI and just got the runaround to enlighten them on what these things probably are, and they're not going to look too intelligent to be shooting them down.
No.
God damn it. The descriptions of all three unidentified objects shot down February 10th to 12th match the shapes, altitudes, and payloads of small Pico balloons, which can be repurchased for about $12 to $180, depending on the type. And we're guessing they were probably Pico balloons. Yeah, that's probably what they are.
Most likely.
Yeah. Wow.
That's amazing.
Fucking clown shoes. They killed some people's fucking hobby balloon. I can't believe it. And that's the funny thing is that Biden went up and talked about this, and this is right at the same time that these people are coming forward like, yo, we can't get in touch with our ham radio balloons anymore. They're not broadcasting, and they stopped broadcasting when you guys shot down those balloons. So we're thinking that you guys blew up our balloons.
Dumb asses.
fucking dumbasses. And then there was this right here.
And that's where I see America's future.
Okay, yeah, you made some good points. But let me
Hold
add.
I gotta audio that one up a little bit. It's too quiet.
Ask you a real question, a serious question.
Go ahead, shoot.
Okay, do you think it's weird to cup your own farts and smell them?
Donald, only weird people don't cup their own farts and smell them.
Exactly, exactly. Well, I did it the other day, and Melania looked at me like she looks at the caged alien in the White House basement. I'm thinking, listen, lady, you come from a backwater swamp from Europe. Your people still eat bugs and live in mud huts. What the hell do you know?
Well, I got one word for that, Donald.
What's that?
Women.
Well, yeah.
Women, my man.
Yeah, well, that's why I never liked Hillary. A stuck-up pig like her doesn't drop dirty dusters. Never. Not in a million years. Not happening.
I gotta stop you there. I gotta stop you.
Go ahead.
Well, Hillary has one of the dankest fart boxes in the game.
You're lying.
I'm not. I swear on Michelle's hatred for fat kids. Put it this way. If she was in office, we would be calling it the Brown House. I mean, we are talking real bombs over Baghdad.
Wow, really?
It's like she came, she farted, and I died.
Wow, who would have thought fat loser Hillary is a real fart Frankenstein?
Yeah, well, I gotta wrap this up, Donald. I got a meeting with the DNC to figure out how we're gonna take out Joe.
Just shove him in a room with a Matlock marathon. You'll never hear from him again.
Hey, not a bad idea. Well, I'll see you next week at the child sacrifice.
Okay, see you then, Barack.
Well, take care and hail Satan.
Hail Satan.
Well, that seems totally legit to me.
And that's where I see America.
You thought
I
it
cut
was
my
that
own
funny?
farts all the time. Who doesn't smell their own farts?
America's future.
Are you just have like a fucking AI of my voice now?
Yeah.
Why don't I have an AI of your voice?
You can't do my voice.
Why?
I tested it. My voice does not get registered properly.
I cut my own farts all the time. Who doesn't smell their own farts?
That doesn't even sound like me.
I know.
cut my own farts all the time.
It depends on what it says. Sometimes it doesn't say
I
it
cut
right.
my own farts all the time. Who doesn't smell their own farts?
Who doesn't smell their own farts?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. You gotta
No.
stop doing that. Nope.
No.
Don't like it.
That's plan B. I told you that's plan B.
What's plan B for what? When you murder
Plan
me?
B from when you're no longer available. That's what plan B is.
What do you mean I'm no longer available? Why am I not
You're
going to
no
be
longer available for various reasons.
What various reasons are you talking about?
Well, a multitude of various reasons.
I cut
What
my own
multitude?
farts all the time. Who doesn't smell their own farts?
Pretty good.
Like, seriously? It kind of sounds like me, but it doesn't exactly sound like me.
It'll pass muster.
Yeah, maybe.
Just put a dummy out there with a hoodie on it and a couple of headphones and glasses. Nobody's going to know.
Yeah, you don't think so?
Nah.
Yeah, I think they'll know, actually.
You think?
Yeah, I think they'll know pretty clearly. Yeah, probably they would definitely
I don't know.
I think they would definitely know. I think they would definitely know.
Mhm.
Yep, that's right. She accepted my apology, though. That's great, though. Thanks, Eliza. I really appreciate it.
I love your
Fucking-
non-apology that she accepted.
Yeah, I love that. Thanks for the You're welcome, Eliza. You're fucking welcome. Yeah, Chihuahua. World star hip hop, bro. Sorry, I just wanted to throw that back.
Yeah, I
up there.
thought we didn't put that stuff up there just in case.
That's out of the window. That's out
Okay.
the window.
All right.
That's out the window. That's very out the window.
Oh,
All right,
we should
finally,
do an
I'm
ad.
done with all
Ad.
of my fucking
Ad.
links. Yeah, it's
It's
ad
the
time.
Grifton time. Grifton
It's
time.
a grifter time! Yeah! You guys like
Yeah.
excitement? Do you guys want to snap into a Slim Jim? Are you guys worried about EMPs blowing up everything that you have and love, and you want to be able to make sure to get protected? Make sure you get your asses down over to EMP Shield, #1 business
That's right.
for selling shields and EMPs, and use promo code Griftcast to save
It's
50
the
bucks off
only
of your
real
order.
legit EMP shield out there, guys. Don't buy the knockoffs. This is the real deal.
This is the real deal, talked about by the DOD. You can put it on your generator, your
That's
radio, your car, your house, your solar,
Adam
your
ordered
RV,
one.
your
We should get a sale. He ordered
Adam,
one.
Adam ordered one. You are joking me. You got to
Nope.
be joking me. Adam ordered one of these things? That's
Yeah.
amazing. What did he order it for? His car?
His generator.
Ah, that's smart. Actually, having one of these for a generator is definitely a very smart idea, because when you use it for a generator, it will make sure that you're good to go. And then obviously there's a $25,000 money back guarantee.
right.
So if the thing that you're
20
messed
or
up
25, I can't remember.
25, it's 25.
Okay.
25,000.
Yeah.
So
Eureka says he'll get 2. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's a good deal. It's well worth it. Don't buy the knockoffs, man. The knockoffs are just not going to work in case an EMP goes off on top of you.
Exactly. And if you got one, might as well have one hooked up to the house, your car, your generator, your solar.
That's right.
And that means that, just in case, like
they've got different models for different applications, and we recommend people check out whatever the appropriate model is and then order 2 of them.
Exactly. At least 2 or 3 of them. Just use
Hey,
promo
you got a
code
motorcycle?
Griftcast.
They got a motorcycle version. You got a watercraft? They have a watercraft version.
Yeah, you got yourself a Rivani,
Yeah.
a Rizvani, or whatever the hell that is. You got that too. You
A
have
Rivian?
a high altitude, what's it called, balloon that you want to have EMP protection
Well,
for?
that
Buy it for
that shit ain't gonna
too.
protect it
It's gonna
against a missile flying from an F-16. It ain't gonna do shit.
It's definitely not going to protect it from an AM9
No.
Sidewinder missile. No, sir. It might be able to dodge it once, but it's not going to dodge the second one. It's definitely going to get hit. Because remember, they took out 3 balloons with 4 missiles.
That's pretty amazing that they missed one.
They missed one. They fucking missed one.
Hey,
They
wait a minute.
lost
Did
it.
that
They don't
missile
know
accidentally
any
keep flying all the way to China?
It could have. I don't know, dude. It would have been funny if it did. I don't think it has enough juice for that.
No,
though.
it definitely does
I think
not.
one of those AM9 Sidewinders really can only. I don't know. How
Yeah.
far? Let's see. How far?
That's a good question. I would guess it's probably not any longer than 10 kilometers. That's what I would say.
22 miles.
Nope. It's double that. Holy shit. It's pretty good.
At
22 miles is
maximum
longer than
speed
I would
of
have
Mach
expected.
2.5. Whoa.
Mhm.
That
Yeah,
means
so
you're gonna have to
it's-
fly real fucking far to get away from that thing.
So it's about a third of the speed of the Russian missiles.
These
Yeah.
Russian missiles are way faster now.
Yep.
And then those hypersonic ones, I mean, that's just completely different. Completely different. So yeah, make sure you
Mach
go buy
1 million.
yourself an EMT shield today. Yes, get that EP
Yeah,
shield.
the EMT
if you
shield's a
like
great
it.
product. We highly recommend them. And we
What
get
do you-
lots of
what
money
did
back
you
from
have
them.
for the people now today? What you got on?
Oh, are you done?
got
Oh,
on
I was gonna run
Yeah,
through my.
I don't literally have any links now. It's all you know, Grandma.
Oh, is it okay? All right, we can. I'll go through mine real fast.
You're
Let
not.
me
You don't have to
see
go
how.
through it real fast or whatever. You can go slow. Why don't you just make it full screen so like it takes up the whole
That's
thing?
what
Doesn't look like an
that's
ass.
I'm in the process of doing that right now.
There you go. Looks good
Yeah.
now. Yeah,
There
you got
we
your
go.
fucking profile. Copy your link into the chat and go tell people to follow you.
Oh yeah, people, you can follow me and stuff. I'll copy that right there and then paste it right here. There we go. I always forget to do that. I suck at like trying to promote my thing. Oh yeah, so I posted this. I don't know if you had a chance to look at it. There's a video that is like a half-hour interview. We're not gonna watch it. I'll just put it up just so you can see what it looks like with this prostitute chick, and she kind of discusses her life,
In the game.
In the gang. She is in the game, yeah. And then like
What game is that?
about who was trafficking her and pimps and all kinds of stuff. Would you ask?
What kind of game? The hoe game? The pimp game?
Yeah, like she did not have a great childhood, and that seems to be a common feature. I've watched like 10 of these videos now, 10 interviews with 10 different chicks that are in prostitution and how they got there and who their pimps were and how they were trafficked, and they're all pretty sad stories. But the important part here is just how willing all of them are to talk about it and how many levels of details they're presenting here. Like, or rather I should say the level of detail that they're talking about. And like horrible things happen. Not like they were just addicted to drugs, but beatings and all kinds of things like that.
Yeah, there wasn't
So-
just one thing happening to him. It was a lot more.
Yeah. Now, why did you switch what we're looking at here?
I didn't switch what we're looking at here.
Or did I not share it? I thought I shared it.
I don't know what you're sharing right now.
Share-
You just shared the
Oh.
single window.
Oh, that's
you
the
just
problem.
share the tab.
I see what
you
happened.
gotta share the whole
yeah,
thing.
yeah. There we go. That
I
was
don't
the
even
thing.
use that anymore. I just use my
No.
OBS to do it. But you use your
To do the
OBS for
sharing.
your
Yeah.
stupid background, even though you could do that with the program Restream.
I could do it with OBS too. I mean, it's not a big a deal. What
Yeah, but if
difference
you-
would it make if it's OBS or not?
If I sent you the link for like the pop-ups and shit, when you had your shit up, it would also pop up on your end.
All right. Well, I mean,
Then you could get it how I have mine now. So like when I flip mine up, you have this
Yeah.
cool little thing right here that you don't like or whatever. But I think people like being able to see their chats on the screen and all this information. But now I have it basically just set up with
I
that.
don't know that
right?
they do.
So
and
it's
I'll-
just
I'll
like
tell
my
you-
whole screen.
Yeah, and I'll tell you why. Because the only people that would see their chats are actually in chat and see the chats anyway. Unless you're talking about people watching future replays of this. And we don't interact with chat unless they give us money, really. So, and those are always popped up on the screen anyway. So that's all. That's my rationale for not having that screen up there. But whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna waste time on this. Let me go back to this thing. So that was that article. You've got that story playing right now there, or I guess you had it. This is an Australian dude that built a gun-safe space underneath his house. And the Australians are not into guns, so they confiscated all his guns. And and then the cherry on top is not only did they charge him for having all these illegal weapons, which basically any gun in Australia is illegal, but they also charged him for making that modification to his house without a permit.
Wow, that's funny.
Can you believe that shit? So they're like, yeah, that was the cherry on top.
So he hid his guns like in a secret room under his house, and then they figured it out.
Yeah,
And then they
I'm sure he
raided
showed it to somebody that talked about it or something, and they rated it. Yeah,
And then they
which
charged
is
him for
nuts.
modifying his house without actually getting a permit. That's hilarious.
Yeah, right. So he was supposed to have gotten a permit from the county to do any kind of modifications to the house. Australia is just completely hosed up right now. I don't know.
Yeah, it seems like that place is just crazy, and then New Zealand is even worse.
So some video of girls on a train beating up Asians.
Oh, what the fuck? That's messed up.
Yeah, I mean, there's
What's up with all
beat up
the Asian
videos
hate?
all the time. But the Asians are just sitting here waiting, and these couple of
Well,
chicks
make it
that
bigger
are.
so we can actually see it.
Well, do you want to do that? I was going to just tell people to go and look at any of this shit right off Twitter. Because they find it.
Try that shit again. We're fucking playing, bitch. We're playing. You done something. You get the fuck out there. No, that was really heavy.
God, what the fuck, man? Why are they even doing this?
I don't even have a.
Fuck out of here. And bitch, stop fucking dinking. Stop the earplugs. What, bitch? Stop fucking dinking. Watch out, watch out, watch out. What?
It's interesting. The person with the camera is standing literally right next to him as they're doing this shit.
It's like they're doing it on purpose.
What? Bitch, you remember?
Like, why would you record yourself like fucking somebody up like this?
They know they're not going to get in trouble for it. Like, this is not punishable shit anymore.
God damn.
Yeah.
It's messed up, dude. Like, why the fuck were they even doing that in the first place?
Yeah. Pretty messed up. Then I had a Babylon B article. Billions of lives saved by man wearing mask while he was alone in the car. Babylon B is always funny. What was this? I just retweeted this. Oh, yeah. So somebody found that the train company did a $2,000 donation for Niels, who I assume is their representative. I mean, I don't know the local
Niels for
politics there,
Congress?
but
Yeah, probably. I can look that up.
Troy
Ohio
Niels, chair of the House Rail Subcommittee. So yeah, I mean, typical shit.
U.S. Representative, yes.
Mhm.
Troy Niels, Republican, Texas. 22.
There you go.
That's who that's supposed to be.
Yeah.
He serves Congress in Texas.
This is
Up there, Jack Posobiec.
This is a parody video of Project Veritas that is of mediocre quality, but the concept is funny, I thought.
Hello, sir. My name is Adrian. I'm with Project Veritas.
I am with Project Veritas too. What's going on here?
You're on record for
Basically, Project
spending
Veritas
2
going
hours
after
on a peanut
Project
butter and
Veritas.
jelly sandwich recently.
I literally spent 2 hours making that sandwich.
That was later on stolen by your colleague James O'Keefe. Is that correct?
He stole my sandwich and he doesn't belong in Project Veritas. And it's none of your business how long I spent on peanut butter. I make the peanut butter myself. Have you ever tried that?
No,
Have you ever?
How do you make that?
That's none of your. Listen, you can stop filming. You can tell that bitch James he can come here himself instead of sending you guys, or is it maybe busy doing his gay theater stuff?
That's
I don't care.
Gay theater stuff.
I want my sandwich. I want my sandwich now. Tell him. You can leave. You can leave.
I don't believe
I want my sandwich.
I want my sandwich.
Stop it. Come on. Stay here. I want my fucking
Stay
sandwich.
here.
I want my fucking sandwich.
So, I mean, you know, it's cute. I wish it wasn't done by guys that are not native English speakers, but, you know, it is what it is. This one was pretty good. This is... Let me pop that up. There we go. We talked about it in a stream previously. About a school that...
Oh, well, look at this,
Hello,
dude.
everyone. Today we have a special guest.
Apparently, Ashton. Wait, it's that one fucking dude. I can't hear the audio on that.
Oh, you couldn't? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit, you're right. Totally sorry. So this was the video of the school we mentioned previously that served on Black History Month on the first day of the month. They served chicken on.
This can't be real, dude.
No, it was real. No. This was on all the
This
networks.
fucking black guy has been in so many funny
The
videos.
black guy did a parody of it, but this actual event took place where the school served chicken and waffles and watermelon for the first day. But the black guy actually is pretty funny.
A mother reassuring her daughter after a racially insensitive lunch option was served at Nyack Middle School the first day of Black History Month.
He looks like
Tell
Chef.
you the truth, I'm sick and tired of it all.
Yeah.
Because I'm black, as you can see, and I'm the head of the department who gave the okay for the chicken, waffles, and watermelon. Everything ain't got to be racist, man. Everything ain't got to be racist.
Instead of filling
Not everything
cheese,
gotta be racist.
broccoli, and fresh fruit, Aramark, the food service company that provides meals to the
He's
district,
right.
served chicken and waffles and watermelon.
I came home from a long, hard day of work.
Fuck, I would have
and it
wanted
hit
that
me.
too. I would
I
have
said,
eaten the fuck
hold
out
up.
of it.
Wait a minute.
Something
ain't right.
Something ain't right.
How come each stereotype is something that race should be proud about? You think little Mexican babies come home?
Seriously, who the fuck doesn't like chicken and waffles?
I know, right?
My friends were saying in school that you work so hard. They say like you make 4 or 5 houses a day because you got the knowledge to do it so fast. Why? You think white little babies are coming home and saying, "Mommy, today at school they served unseasoned chicken." Unseasoned. You know what they say about us, right?
Back in 2018, another racially insensitive meal was served at New York University during Black History Month. It included barbecued ribs, collard greens, cornbread, Kool-Aid, and watermelon-flavored water.
But listen, come Monday, all you kids, y'all gonna have a choice of mystery meat on a stick and rice. And you can wash it all down with a delicious 8 ounces of tap water. Now go run and tell your mama that.
Oh, that's pretty good, right?
8 ounces of tap water. That's pretty
I
good.
love that stuff, dude. I remember when I went to Kansas City years ago. I want to say it was probably, this would have been 98, 99. So probably before you were born. And I went to the can I say this? I don't know if I can say this on the network. So the Negro Baseball Museum. That's what it's called.
Okay. That's what it's
All right,
called.
that's the official name on the outside the building. And real close to there was a soul food restaurant. And holy shit, was that food good, man. They had a full assortment, everything from, well, obviously fried chicken, but they had chitlins, they had barbecued ribs, they had collard greens, they had mashed potatoes, they had barbecue. I mean, it was just like, and everything seemed like there's about a butter stick worth of butter on top of everything.
That's a
So
lot
good.
of butter, man.
Oh, now that meal, when I got up, left that restaurant, I felt at least 2 or 3 heart attacks immediately. I mean, it was good food.
I probably shouldn't eat there then.
It was buffet style. You're absolutely right. Hey, what are you, racist? What do you mean I shouldn't eat there?
No,
What are you
I'd probably
saying?
die
Yeah, but the food's good.
from the richness.
Ah, so good.
It'd be
good.
like going to the heart attack cafe and
Mm-hmm.
then actually having a heart attack. Like, that would be my luck.
Sorry. Then I had this little video about
机械应招女取代真人，
About
刚
breast
补
tubes.
充。
Really, dude?
纽西兰科学家大胆预测，在2050年前，机械的应招女会取代真人服务恩客。
Robot prostitutes?
can't traffic them.
Yeah, they can't. You can't traffic a robot, I guess.
No money, no honey.
No money, no
男客
honey.
们只需花费区
Credit
区
approved.
12500美金左右，
Android of
就能
your
拥有
dreams.
Android 版的梦中情人。不过，跟机器人上床还是会被认为是色胚吗？
Malia Obama? What the fuck?
Totally realistic.
现今的
man.
性工作者又要何去何从呢？
What will sex workers find employment?
Burger King.
Oh shit! Don't do that!
色情文化相当发达的日本，则早已致力开发一种叫 Geminoid 的拟真娃娃。他们的情色玩具市场价值1000亿，性爱机器人似乎也只是合理的下一个开发重点。
Ridiculous.
还有，如果你
So I'm
担心
just
传
trying,
染病
you know,
问
the
题，
latest
这些
tech.
机械应招
Wanna
女
keep
还配
people
备
in the
抗
loop.
菌纤维，避免你染上性病。
On the latest tech.
你觉得机械
Coming
应招
out
女
of
会
Japan.
成真吗？留言告诉我们你的看法吧。
Uh-oh, we just got a subscriber, Palsy. Paisley.
It says
Welcome
subscribe
to the
right
channel,
on the screen
Paisley.
there.
Oops.
Nice.
Right.
Welcome.
Welcome. Now give us some money.
Yeah, that's right. Send us money now.
Did
What else
you
got
watch?
on your tweeter?
I got a few little things here. They're all video type related things. So this is from the liberal hive mind. I'm going to skip forward a little bit because he's got quite a bit of talking about himself at the beginning that we don't need to play.
Barry White in journalism. She
This
is
is a
also
thing
the
about
winner
Barry
of the
Weiss when
Reason
she was on
Foundation's
Rogan.
Wit and Eloquence
And my
in
comment was,
2019
this is
Vanity
clearly
Fair.
the advisor
epitome
to
of
Shane
journalist Barry
Cashman.
Weiss is.
She yes.
Right,
This
there
is
we go.
who Barry Weiss
There we go.
is.
Kirsten
Tulsi
Gillibrand. Oh, monstrous.
Monstrous?
Ideas.
Well, when she was 22, she had.
No, she's an Assad toady.
What does that mean?
She is
What's a toady?
I think that I used that word correctly. Jamie, can you check what toady means?
Like towing the line? Is that what it means?
No, I think it's like a Toadie.
What does that mean?
I think it means what I think it means.
I think it means what I think it
Definition
means.
of toadies. A person
A
who
sycophant,
flatters or defers to others
I
for
kinda used it right.
self-serving reasons.
A sycophant.
So she's an Assad sycophant. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's That's
Make up your mind
about her.
around.
Like, what did she say that
the
Oh, we have to look.
qualifies her?
I don't remember the details.
We
I've read
probably
it.
should say that before we say that about her. We should probably read it rather.
Well, I have read it.
No, I mean,
I
we
just.
should right now.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear
Okay.
her?
Just so we know what she said.
Look up
I've had her
Tulsi
on
Gabbard.
before.
Look
I
up
really
Tul-
enjoy talking to her. I like her a lot.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I like talking to her.
Okay,
I like
okay.
talking to her. I don't
Never
know
hear the
about-
word the
I think she's
toadies.
like the mother load of bad
I think about
ideas.
that Possum
Whoa.
Kingdom.
I'm pretty positive about that, especially on Assad, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong.
How cringe is that? That is supposedly
Yeah,
the
so
best
basically, she
the
doesn't know
mainstream
shit. She's
media
repeating
can
talking
offer. And you see
points
what I mean by
with
it's a
full
cult of people just
110%
repeating the
confidence.
same nonsense over and
Sound
over
like
again.
anybody else
She didn't
that's
even
a
know or understand
journalist?
the definition of the word that she was using. You know why? Because that wasn't an original thought. That was a mere repetition of what she heard other journalists and other left-wing New York and Los Angeles hacks saying around her. And so she merely packaged the talking point and reiterated it. And Joe Rogan, who's actually friends with Tulsi.
Yeah, we don't watch more of that. Point made.
There's a space going on Twitter. Got
There's what?
LG, Manning, Farron, Jesse Spots, all these strange sycophants. Oh, even Bluey and on.
Yeah.
Oh, I just was looking at that shit.
This
See
just
what's
looked
going on with
cute,
it.
so, you know, we don't have to watch it. There's just kind of a cat, like cat videos, so. And it's actually playable music, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, that's probably going to get us a strike.
Well, that's why we're not going to listen to it.
Hold on, let me look at the thing real quick. It's not saying anything. Well, I don't have the monetization on, and we're on.
Oh,
thing, but-
okay.
I'm gonna try to say we're trying that same trick that we used on your thing to see if it'll work.
Okay.
Cuckwing duck. Let's
Did
cuckorous.
anybody watch Jimmy on Timcast at all? Anything?
No. Did you pull it up? What you got? Play it.
I mean, it's not. I just had it because it's just a random from
can't
Jimmy.
even hear that shit.
Is that like totally quiet?
I can't hear. Yeah, it's
Oh,
totally
full-
quiet.
full?
I can't.
Oh, maybe
can't
they
hear him.
maybe they had it with no sound because the sound is turned all the way up.
Yeah, it's like
well.
that's the problem that we have sometimes
Whatever.
with those videos. That's why I have the volume booster on my fucking
Oh,
thing, so I can just.
yeah, because it's not a YouTube video. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I use it. It works for any website. Doesn't matter.
Mm. So then Ben Shapiro had a tweet about AI going.
up.
Yeah, the AI story that you read, basically.
Open it up.
It's just going to tell me New York Times, please subscribe to us.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Just say it.
it's New York Times stories suck.
Open it up.
Okay, there you go. Oh, it didn't say it. That's surprising.
Yeah, so like,
So
it's
the
just
story
something
is
you
I
wanna
want to
do.
the stories of I want to be alive. Shapiro's funny comment was pull the plug. And then my funnier comment was I can't believe Ben Shapiro is advocating for aborting Bing AI before its launch. Get it? Right. So that was
technically
that was the whole setup.
It's already been birthed, so it would be after. So
Well, it hasn't though. It hasn't officially launched. We're still in beta.
it's still a beta, but it's already out there working.
Yeah, but beta is like it's incubating. It's getting ready to be fully launched. It's not a release.
Cool. What else you got?
What else do I get? I don't know. I have a whole lot more here. Oh, masks are effective. So this is.
COVID shit.
So-
Move next.
Yep. Yeah. Let's just go to the next one here. Close
Next
that.
one. Next.
You all can look that up on Twitter yourself.
You dropped the link in the chat or whatever, but yeah.
I can, I guess. Systemic racism. You know, you can find all these just by going to SirGeneTX on Twitter. Systemic racism alters wildlife genetic diversity. That totally makes sense. Seems totally reasonable.
That doesn't seem reasonable. Make that bigger. Where did that come from? Research article from Chloe Schmidt and Colin L.
There you go.
Garway.
Garway.
That seems weird.
Mm-hmm.
Do we look them up to see what they look like?
No, I just thought it was a funny headline.
I mean, that seems weird. I didn't
Yeah.
know that systematic racism alters wildlife genetic diversity. Wow. Like what? I kind of want to read that.
You wanna look it up?
Yeah, look it up, dude. You got the
Do
links.
you want me to look it up, or do you want to look
Yeah,
it up?
you got the controls. I'm lazy.
It's just
now,
a.
dude.
It's just purely a photo.
I'm
There's
just
no
hanging,
actual.
dog. Just over here.
All right.
Just kick back. Munchie, where you at? You want some more chicken?
Let's see. Yeah, I guess I can do that here.
Let's see, Gene.
Joey. Mitt. Colin. J. Arrowway. That go? No.
Wait, you keep clicking it.
There
you go. There you go. We got it.
So it's an actual article on PubMed.
From the NIH, to be exact. So this is the kind of shit that the NIH is funding, huh? Nice. Fuck it, let's do it live. Yeah, you always do it live, dude. That's why this show's better than all the other ones, because we can actually do it. Although I do it faster than everyone. We're trying to teach Gene the ways of the Jedi Master. Although
honestly,
he still hasn't figured out.
I just saw it was a funny headline. I would not have read this one. This is big. Isn't this not big enough?
It's not fading the whole window.
For fuck's sake. There we go.
For fuck's sake, if you're going to do it right.
All right. Yeah, I need to just get a super basic, simple browser thingy that this goes full screen automatically or something. Oh, I wonder what happens if I do this. Is that full screen? Oh, that's definitely not full screen.
What the fuck, dude? Is that do you have like a sideways monitor for that?
Yeah, that's one of my screens, yeah.
Like what I do is I just have a 2K screen that I use for that. But right now everything that I show is on my big TV or whatever.
Yep.
That I'm looking at right here. And then this screen is all for restream. But I just try to I just do it by screen. So everything that goes on the stream goes here. Stuff that can't over here.
So do you want to read this or not? Because I don't.
In the United States, systematic racism has lasting effects.
Oh wait. I saw something crazy.
Oh, you're gonna have the AI read it?
Might as well, right? In your voice.
You're good.
We gotta wait a little bit for it.
In the United States, systemic racism has had lasting effects on the structure of cities, specifically due to government
Who the fuck is that? That doesn't sound like me at all. I hate the way that my voice sounds. That guy sounds all right.
Really? Is that it?
Lunchy, you coming up here?
Yeah.
The AI's doing my job for me. The AI's taking my job, Lunchy. But can the AI get a super chat? That's the question.
Well, the AI should be.
Get to some super chats.
That might have been too much shit all at once for it. I think that's what happened.
How's it going, sweet puppy? What are you doing, my nunchies?
In the United States, systemic racism has had lasting effects on the structure of cities, specifically due to government-mandated redlining policies that produced racially segregated neighborhoods that persist today. However, it is not known whether varying habitat structures and natural resource availability associated with racial segregation affect the demographics and evolution of urban wildlife populations. To address this question, we repurposed and reanalyzed publicly archived nuclear genetic data from 7,698 individuals spanning 39 terrestrial vertebrate species sampled in 268 urban locations throughout the United States. We found generally consistent patterns of reduced genetic diversity and decreased connectivity in neighborhoods with fewer white residents, likely because of environmental differences across these neighborhoods.
Lunchy, I've been replaced by AI.
What do you think? Was that pretty good? No,
I mean that was good. It sounded good.
It wasn't bad, right?
If that was like in a video and it was just reading articles, you could probably fucking make a shitload of money off of YouTube. Like that'd be an ultimate grift right there.
Yeah.
Those AI article videos.
I'll give you a better voice for this though. Better than both of us.
What voice
the
is it going to be?
Relationships between the racial composition of neighborhoods, genetic diversity, and differentiation.
Sounds kind of familiar, but
Darren.
To other factors affecting genetic diversity. Possibly.
Yeah, if we had Darren on the show and just like reading everything, that would be great.
Pressures on urban wildlife.
Yeah, he's got a great voice.
However, the
So, yeah, he'll be on tomorrow morning at the usual time at 10 Central, guys, right here. We'll be recording the next episode of Unrelenting.
Limit population sizes and negatively affect their chances of persistence.
Blade
Our
Runner
results
can
thus
tell the
support idea
difference.
that limited capacity to support large, well-connected wildlife populations reduces access to nature and builds on
Yeah, his
existing
voice is
environmental
really
inequities
great.
shouldered
It is,
by
right?
His voice sounds like something that I would like see in like a movie, you know,
Mhm.
like the narrators. So like you would just have pictures of videos
Yeah.
playing, and this guy would
Totally.
be talking over it. We could probably make some serious
Totally.
coin just having a completely separate channel where we uploaded the AI generated voice videos in Darren's voice
Could
and
do
just
that.
had it reading articles, and I guarantee you.
Well,
it'd be a hit.
he's been having some heart problems lately, and I this kind of what got me thinking about the whole AI voice, because I'm like, I gotta have Plan B, dude. I need to keep doing unrelenting, even if you die. So that came up with a solution.
Yeah, heart problems are a big thing. That's what happened to
Yeah.
That's what happened to my aunt.
Mm.
It sucks, man.
Yeah, totally. So I'm just
seriously
trying, I'm a
sucks.
prepper a little bit. I'm just trying to prep for the inevitability of my co-hosts not being around. That's all. So did you learn anything from that abstract? Was that useful at all?
Yeah, I learned that we could definitely be replaced by AI, and that scares me.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
You son of a bitch! You're
That's all-
already
it's all-
replacing me. How did you even
it's
get
all-
that background to show on the back? But I don't see it in my back. Like thing back here. That's weird.
I don't know.
What the fuck? How come I can't see it? I should be able to see it.
Yeah.
That's weird. It was just something that I noticed.
Then I don't know if people have seen this. There seem to be more and more photos of Ukrainian quote unquote soldiers with ISIS tags on them.
Well, that seems weird.
Well, no, I don't think it's that weird.
Suspicious. Where's Cardi B at? That's suspicious.
I mean, it's been publicly announced that the U.S. is offering bounties for ISIS fighters to go from Syria to Ukraine. So I think we're just finally seeing some of that in action. But U.S. has been funding ISIS for, well, pretty much since it was created. And now they're diversifying. They're not just in the Middle East. They're also in Ukraine.
Can we make a AI ELIZA voice and then use that? And then have her apologize to me, and then I can put it on the internet, and then it'll be funny as fuck.
I feel like I need to talk to my lawyer before commenting on that topic.
Yeah, you think so? Why?
Mm-hmm. Because right now I'm not banned or even shadow search banned on anything. And I kind of like that.
But why would you get banned or shadow search banned on anything?
I don't know. Why would I? Exactly. Because I'm not going to do anything that would get me shadow banned, would I?
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Mm-hmm. 26th day for Brittany Venti being banned for doing exactly something on Twitter. So, yeah. And I think that's it, because I think the last story I had was the Seymour Hersh thing, which you and I already talked about. So I'm done.
What, the Seymour Hersh thing? You mean like
The pipeline story.
Oh yeah, the
Nord
his
Stream. Yeah.
his totally bunk thing or whatever. I'm still wanting somebody to like make it true, but so far,
Mm-hmm.
everybody seems to be on that same shit that I was talking about.
Yeah, like I said, I would definitely want to get a independent confirmation out there for sure.
Yeah, I want that independent confirmation like yesterday before I even start talking about that big time.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's
We
just
don't-
it's just because of what history, man. You know, like
Yeah.
what's this? Get out of LA right now. Hey, I think I've actually been there. Yeah.
That exact thing.
What the fuck is happening?
There's a car that's in the fountain. Why was there a guy running in a ghillie suit?
I have no idea.
Oh man, it's all bad out here.
It's like about to take it out of water main
Yep.
or a fire hydrant. Why is this guy
This
running
guy's
in a
booking,
ghillie
man.
suit?
Yeah, that's
I don't
crazy.
understand.
I mean, a ghillie suit is going to do nothing to hide you in an urban environment like that. Not in those colors.
No, not exactly those colors or whatever. I just don't know what the hell's happening with that. I just saw that on my For You tab.
Mm-hmm.
It was on my For You, but I don't have anything else either. We're basically rounding the curve. Although I did pull up all the links that were in our Discord because we usually don't go looking through those.
Oh yeah,
Look
okay.
what she looks like.
What the
Every
hell?
trans woman's coming to my account and said I look like a man. Should we take a look at what she looks like?
Why are you getting these links?
Do you know
Discord?
what's so funny? I don't need to skin out myself on the net to feel or look like a woman. I can be fully clothed like this and people still know damn well that I'm a lady. You look like a malnourished crack whore that has been brought back from the dead. Please don't try and at me again. And do you know what's funny? You don't see me coming for people's looks on this account because I have a wide range of vocabulary and substance to my words. When you've lost an argument, I have no valid points. This is what you get. You get dissed. They call you ugly. They say you look like a man.
She doesn't look like a man, but her lips are definitely way too big. That ain't natural.
Well, the lips don't really look like man lips either, so I don't know.
No, they don't. And those definitely don't look like real eyebrows neither. Or sorry, eyelashes.
You wanna
I think that's funny. Okay, what's this? Oh no, let's get rid of that. Oh, another ELIZA BLEU video. What the fuck? Where do you guys find all this shit? I gave up on finding shit like a month ago. You guys have just been like bringing me shit like fucking pack rats or something.
Hi everyone, my name is Eliza and I'm a survivor advocate for those affected by human trafficking. I'm also a survivor
I like
of human
that dress.
trafficking, and it is an honor and a privilege to get the opportunity to speak to you today about survivor aftercare and a couple
Yeah, we've
other
seen this
topics.
one.
Now that
That's
being
2 days ago.
said, there is a space for
Did we?
everyone in the survivor movement,
pretty sure.
and hopefully,
Oh, yeah, this
after
is the one
watching
about
this
the
video,
Humanity
you will
House?
have a better idea of how to get involved.
Mhm.
So first and foremost, everybody knows donations are so important, and that goes
So
to
important.
everything. So if you have
That's
a little
right.
extra cash,
And right now, you should be
Mhm.
sending in donations to us so that we can grift harder, baby, because that's what
That's
the show's
right.
all about. It's about them super chats. All right, we don't even watch that shit anymore. It says, oh, that was that Royal Neals person thing that you were telling me about. Oh,
Mhm.
I guess that Ashton Birdie chick was on Brittany Venti's show a couple of
Oh,
days
okay,
ago.
cool. So she's coming on tomorrow.
Yeah, so she came out. She's coming on here tomorrow. I still got to
Nice.
reach out to Brittany Venti to see if we can get her on, but we're gonna have Ashton Birdie come on so we
Mhm.
can kind of like talk about the nitty gritty details of what's going on, allegedly,
Mhm.
hypothetically, theoretically at the Tim Cat's house, and then what she's been up to and how like what she was actually doing. Because according to her, she was working with Luke, and she helped Lydia like do some like video editing and stuff at times, but she was never in official capacity working for like Tim Pool or the Timcast organization.
I'm gonna tweet this right now. Go ahead.
And then the next thing that she was telling me last night, basically, like when we talked on the phone a bit, that she wasn't really trying to like be out and about on this one, but ever since that she went on to like Brittany's show, like that's obviously going to put her in the spotlight. So she wants to make sure that she sets everything on the record and, can actually get people talking about things. And I think it's going to be pretty interesting just to kind of see what her point of view is on this whole thing. And it sounds like she's got a lot of beef with Cassandra, really. Like it seems like there's some cattiness going in between the two of them. So like I kind of want to dive more into that and see like what's going on with there, because obviously some weird shit's happening over at the Tim Pool's house, and it really does kind of show you. Like I haven't even been watching the show over the last couple of days, but I also haven't really seen anybody tweeting about it or like putting out like clips or anything. So it seems like something weird is happening. But I bet this is probably actually a pretty good stream, right? Because I think when they went on, they talked about a few different things. They talked about the Ian video.
I watched it. Yep.
Oh, you actually watched this? I didn't.
Yeah, I
watch
watched
all
the whole
of it.
thing.
Oh,
I
look!
watched everything
Wow, they
Brittany
even
did.
had Chrissy did it. But, dude, you were just like the ultra simp right now.
Totally. I'm like tweeting about her right now.
You tweeting about Brittany? Yeah, but we're gonna have Ashton on, not Brittany.
Right. I know.
Brittany, we
I
haven't
know.
been able to. We haven't been able
But
to.
maybe we can get
to
Brittany through Ashton.
We need
Yeah,
to.
right?
We need to get Brittany on before she gets her job at the Blaze. Is what we need. We need to get Brittany on before she gets the job at the Blaze. So if that could happen, that would be cool. Actually, but that's fine. I figured I'd pull that up. Did you hear? I guess somebody dumped a bunch of fucking guns in a dumpster.
No way. I didn't see that.
Yeah, this is somebody posted this in our shooting thing, but apparently Free Range American posted that yes, there's an ATF investigation as of like February 6th that somebody dumped a bunch of guns in a dumpster, man. Like some crazy ass shit, dog. Bag of money. Oh, it's the craziest thing you've seen in a dumpster. Bag of money, guns, a baby. How about a shit ton of defective bullpup shotguns?
Yeah, I've seen
Holy
those.
shit,
Yep.
dude. Improperly disposed firearms that were found.
Is that what they're calling them? Improperly
26th.
disposed?
Yeah, improperly disposed of firearms in a cache in a dumpster outside the International Firearms Corporation on Jan 19th. So they actually know that they were where they're from, and they said that they were defective and needed to be destroyed. But they just like found a whole fucking dumpster full of broken guns. Like what, dude? Like, I don't think that you can just throw them out like that. I feel like that's not the way that you do it. And yes, sir. At least Sir Gene is an honest simp. You know, over here on Griftcast, we're honest about what our intentions are. We don't try to hide them because we feel that hiding your intentions only makes whatever you're doing less cool. Yes. It says Matt Gay slam blast smears by MSNBC and CNN over unproven allegations, a refuge for scandals and weirdos. What the fuck?
Now, back in March of 2021, y'all remember this, the DOJ announced that it was investigating Florida Congressman Matt Gaetz over whether he had a sexual relationship with a 17-year-old girl and paid her to travel with him. That's a violation of sex trafficking laws. Well, Gaetz at the time and to this day says none of it was true. Now, the media and even some of his congressional colleagues didn't care. They baselessly smeared him over one of the most vile accusations imaginable.
Matt Gaetz is, pretty close at some point to hopefully being indicted for being a pedophile.
It's an indictment of today's GOP, a party that elevates the ignorant, the racist, the fabulous, and the fraud. Matt Gaetz, the credible charges of sex trafficking.
Matt Gaetz is an alleged child sex trafficker who has been under federal criminal investigation. He decided
he's
who
a
would
sex
be the
trafficker.
speaker.
To get a sense of how truly awful those people are, some of those comments even came after investigators recommended against charges last year. Now today, the final vindication as the DOJ officially decided it will not pursue any charges.
Obviously.
Joining now is Florida Gaetz. Congressman, I know you feel vindicated, but listening to those comments from the people who always rush out and say innocent until proven guilty, that's got to make your blood boil.
Yeah, I got the news.
And I'm done with that. I just thought that was funny. Whatever.
That's why I just
What's
tweeted.
this?
That's why I just tweeted.
Yeah. What you got?
Well, you can read it.
Now I can read it. That I made it bigger.
Like sake.
I'll stop by money. Let's make it happen. That's an ultimate simp comment right there, honestly.
Totally not. Not simping at all. Just calling it like I see it.
Calls him like he sees him. Brittany's gonna love you after this. I think, I guarantee it.
Well, we'll see. We'll see if my 100 or so people that are on my Twitter will actually retweet it enough times for this to be seen by anybody.
Well, we're just gonna have to work on that, dude.
Yeah, but I'll be up there Monday. I'll stop by the office. We'll try to make it happen.
Make it happen, dude. Make it happen, Captain.
Yeah, I think she'd be good in that role.
I think she
and
would
I
too.
think she could use the money. I mean,
damn.
how perfect would it be that
we have not.
her loss of Twitter ends up resulting in her getting a 7-figure contract?
And then she would finally delete that image and then just be like, you know what? 7 figures, don't give a fuck. And then all of us are going to be like, yay, Brittany Venti.
I don't think she'd need to delete the image. I think if she got hired by the Blaze, then their people would take care of getting her reinstated.
Think so?
Because Twitter listens to people that advertise on Twitter, not to people that just use Twitter.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, I'm about done, and I got a 10 a.m. episode that I got to get up for and prep yet for tomorrow morning. Speaking of tomorrow, I think I can set stuff up for YouTube. I'm not sure that I know what to set up for
But yeah,
Rumble.
you can't set up Rumble. 'Cause there's no way
Oh,
to
okay.
give anybody access to it.
Oh, they don't have that ability? Okay. So I just won't worry about it then.
Yeah, if
Unless
I get
you
it up
wanna
in
do
time, I can set it up, but I can only have one
Yeah.
live event going at a time, so
Yeah.
wait till after.
Got it.
So I'll try to set it up.
Either way, folks, I'm out of here, and then we'll be back in about 10 hours at 10 a.m. Central Time for the podcast recording of Unrelented. Adios.
Later, man. All right. Oh, but we lost his music. It's all right. Wait, I can put the music back on for myself. Well, at least for a little bit longer. There we go. Bye, Sir Gene. I like the new little background or whatever. That looks pretty cool or whatever. I'm sure it's going to piss somebody off. That was my intention. Sorry, that's not really actually my intention. So we've had an interesting show today, I must say. We've gotten into a lot of interesting things, I would have to say. People were definitely getting themselves into a weird space today. And, I mean, dude, shots were fired by fucking what's-her-face or whatever, Miss ELIZA BLEU. Miss ELIZA BLEU! This fucking bish. But I guess today sounded like a really interesting way. Yeah. I feel like overall, these guys are definitely doing some interesting stuff. We've covered a lot of really interesting stuff today, but I guess it's time to bring this one down to a close. We've been on for about 3 hours and almost 34 minutes or 40 minutes, so that's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good stream today. So I want to say much love to everybody out there on the chat that stayed in with us. We're definitely going to be back tomorrow with another exciting episode of this interesting little thing that we do out here. So make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share this shit with your friends, all that good stuff, because time to go. Yeah, it's time to go. It is time to go. And we did actually have some donations, so thank you very much to all the people that put out all the good monies in order to make us feel like we got ourselves in a good situation, which is obviously one of the main things that we actually had to start doing over here. So I think at the end of the day, we got a lot of folks that are going to have their own ideas and thoughts, but unless they're talking to us, do you really want to understand their point of view, or are they just waxing poetic on what? I don't know. Well, we'll have to figure it out. So thanks everybody for joining us today, but it's time for us to go. So I hope you guys have a good evening, and we will see you again on the next one. Bye-bye now. Have a wonderful evening. Be safe out there. Do whatever it is that you do, and bye. And now I got to fix this fucking thing so it has a different background or whatever. How fantastic for me. How fantastic. Bye now. Bye.